Oops. Okay. So welcome to today's live streaming, guys. Happy to see each of one of you today here right now. Okay. So let us get started as usual, and let us review what has happened on the market. So I know that most of you guys are much more interested in commodities trading, such as the gold side as well as the silver side. So I do expect that I will be discussing more on the commodity sides if that's what you guys are looking for, and I'll be doing it for you guys on that side. Alright, so let us right now look at this chart of the gold side. Okay, so yesterday we actually do a trade out of the gold side, but unfortunately it was hit by a stop loss, so we'll be open whenever we are doing losses so that you guys could see transparency coming out of us. Okay, right now what we are looking through on the gold chart of this side is we are currently in a very important support area, 2600 towards 2610, and that has been able to help to support prices of the gold. And I believe that's also the same case as on the silver side, because I know that gold prices and silver side has been correlating with its movement. Whenever gold prices are going up, silver prices are going up. Do you guys agree with that view? If you guys do agree with that view, you can click yes. Gold, silver up. Gold, silver up. So because I know that most of you guys do look at gold and silver trading because it gives you guys the biggest margin of profit, and I know that most of you guys do trade on gold and silver side. Alright, so let us right now look at the charts on the overall look on the weekly basis first, guys. Okay, because in the weekly side we could be seeing much more important things rather than on the hourly charts. And if you guys open up on weekly charts, it seems that everything is still going on track for the gold trading side. That's one of the first key things. And it seems that after going up quite fast and quite big, as you guys could see in this weekly chart, I'm expecting that gold prices have a corrections around this area, 2600 area, and that's what's currently happening right now. So that's a very good news out of gold. But the problem is, during these last 2 weeks, it has been a hard time to make money out of a gold trade, especially if you guys are pretty much bullish on the gold side. So do you guys are bullish on the gold side? Can you let me know if you guys are bullish on gold? Because I'm pretty much bullish. As you can see, whenever I'm sharing signals on the gold side, I much more prefer to be bullish, guys. Okay, if that's the case, you can type gold bull. Okay, because right now I'm seeing the good possibility that gold prices could go even higher. That's the first thing that I'm looking at. Okay, so it's not so many sells in, so actually we are giving a lot of buy signals, honestly. Because as you guys could have seen, I'm recommending buy mostly on those days, and from the previous days I'm also giving out mostly buy signals actually, guys. So it's not a sell signal, surprisingly. And what do you guys think? Do you guys are bullish on the gold side, or are you guys bearish on the gold side? I'm quite curious on that, because it's very important to know how the overall market views on it as well, guys, because a lot of the market movements do usually goes opposite against what most of the people are thinking. Okay, so that's on the weekly side, because right now if we look on the daily charts, it seems that after going through a big corrections for quite few days, it seems right now it is ripe for another uptrend momentum, guys. Okay, so I'm seeing that it has been able to broken out of this. I'm seeing the expectations that after dropping down quite much, I'm expecting a rebound around 2630 before it will be consolidating between 2610 towards 2630. Do you guys agree with this view? How do you think about it, Shanine? Are you seeing that it will be going higher or it will be going lower, Shanine? Because right now, from my view, I'm seeing the possibility that gold prices, after correcting by almost $30, I'm seeing the possibility that gold prices could go higher around 2630 first. Okay, guys, so that's what I'm seeing right now. Okay, so later on I'll be sharing some views on the market, and the possibility I will be sharing some buy signals as well on this gold charts, guys. Okay, all right, so let us open up on the smaller time frame and look whether there's a good potential to do any trade. Okay, so right now from the charts, we are actually seeing the possibility that gold prices could be going higher. Why? So I will explain what really happened from my view, guys. Okay, so what we actually see from the chart right now on the gold side is actually in the previous charts I'm quite bullish and it could go higher around 2700 something, and I'm still pretty much bullish, but sometimes it needs a healthy corrections before it could go even higher. Okay, right now after correcting itself, it seems that it has the momentum to build up from these consolidations phases and even going higher. Especially tonight, we have a US inflation data, core CPI as well as CPI data from a monthly to monthly basis and a yearly to yearly basis. And later on, I will be sharing you guys with that info and try to see from that view, guys. Okay, whether how it will be going on in the next 1 hour and 20 minutes, because in another 1 hour and 20 minutes we will be having some big news coming out from the US CPI data, guys. Okay, all right, so from what I'm currently seeing, it has been able to break out higher than this downtrend momentum on the 1 hourly time frame, and I'm expecting that gold prices could, let's say, even reach the nearest target around 2620 first before jumping up towards 2630. So that's what I'm seeing right now. So I will be pretty much bullish on gold, as tonight there will be some CPI data, unless suddenly gold prices go below 2610, then I could be switching my view and becoming bearish for the CPI data incoming. Okay, so for tonight, I will be giving out another buy signal on the gold side. So if you guys love to get this kind of updates on the market and live trading signals, make sure that you guys do remember to follow us, because we will be sharing these signals on a daily basis from Monday to Friday. And if you guys are from the Asian time zone, we will be sharing this live streaming from 7 p.m. Singaporean time towards 10 p.m. Singaporean time. Okay, so this will be our first signal for tonight, as we are expecting there will be some huge movements on the market tonight. Okay, guys, so at the current prices could still be a good entry prices, but I'm suggesting if you guys could enter at a lower prices, I will be gladly to hear that from you guys. Okay, but right now low entry prices is much safer and better for you guys. Okay, so if you guys could enter at lower prices, I highly recommend it that you guys do so. And let us check. Alright, it seems that our price target could still work on that direction, so I won't be changing a lot on that side. Okay, so if you guys love to get this kind of trading signals and live trading guidance for you on a daily basis, don't forget to follow us and give us your likes, so we will be sharing more of this content in the future, as we know that this is something that you are looking for on here, guys. Okay, and if you guys have any other questions related to trading, you can let me know on the comments, and I'll be happily to answer any of your doubts or your questions regarding trading method or trading psychology or management portfolio, risk management portfolio, and I will be happy to answer any of your questions. So make sure that you guys do check out and click on the comments and let me know what are your concerns or any doubts that you have on your trading, and I will be happy to help you guys. Okay. Alright, so that will be our first signal for tonight, and I hope that you guys could find a good entry point on it, because the lower the better. Definitely that's the case, guys. And let us also view on the other market, because I'm expecting that other than gold, silver prices will be actually moving quite much. So do you guys love to trade on the silver side? You can let me know, guys, because silver trading could be a lot more profitable than gold, but sometimes it could bring a higher risk than the gold side, guys. I know that's the case, but I know that a lot of you guys do love trade on it. Okay, so if you guys do love to trade on it, you can let me know. And if you guys want to get this live trading daily streaming from us, you guys don't forget to follow us and give us your thumbs up, so we can be sharing more of this kind of signals for you guys on a daily basis, and we know that this is the things that you are looking for, guys. Okay. Alright, so next we will be looking through the other side of the charts. We will be looking through the silver charts. Okay, so if you guys have any other questions, you can let me know. I will be reading your comments pretty much most of the time. So if you guys do have any other questions, you can let me know. And this is our first signal for tonight, and I'll be letting it run on its own, and we will be seeing how the price actions changes. Okay, so if you guys do watch our live streaming sessions, and if there's any sudden big movement on gold prices, you can let me know, because I'm not always paying attention to every single trading pairs of price movement, guys. Okay. Alright, so let us view back on the most important thing for tonight first before going to the silver charts. Right now, it's very important to look at US dollar index. Why I am looking through the US dollar index? Because US dollar index has been a pretty much big barrier for the gold side over the last few days, and that really helped to push down gold prices, guys. So that's one of the things that really made gold prices pretty much going down most of the time. And this is the biggest source of the weaknesses out of gold over the last few weeks, because actually currently we are seeing the possibility that these double bottom formations are coming out of the gold side, guys. Okay, so this double bottom formation out of the US dollar index, and I'm expecting that this is the real possibility that why we are seeing weaknesses out of the why we are seeing weaknesses out of gold is due to the strong coming out from the US dollar index, and this has been a big problem for gold for the last few weeks. So that's why if you guys are pretty much bullish on gold, I am sure that you guys are having some trouble trading on the buy side of the gold. And let us view on the small time frame and see how it reacts, guys. Okay, so for now, actually we are seeing that US dollar prices are still on a pretty good strong uptrend. As you guys could have seen, it even built up a bull flag on the hourly charts as well, guys. Okay, so I'm expecting that with the strength still coming out from the gold side, I'm sure that there will be a lot of pressure for gold prices. But let us see, with the inflation data that will be coming out, I'm expecting that US dollar could be still going higher, but I think that the correction has been overdone on the gold side, and possibly there could be some big momentum coming up from the gold side. Probably we can be shifting our view from a buy to sell whenever there is a big momentum out of the technical analysis side coming out of the gold side. Okay, right now US dollar has been strong, and I highly recommend that you guys, if you guys do trade on the US dollar currency pairs such as the Euro USD, GBP USD, AUD USD, NZD USD, I believe that it will be a good time to start to to short your positions, guys, okay? Because right now we are actually going to see some big movements out of the US dollar, and it has been going well for the US dollar, as you can see on this chart, and I'm expecting there will be a lot of momentum coming out of those, guys, okay? So if you guys have any other questions, and if you guys do trade on currency pairs, can you let me know what kind of trading pairs do you trade? Do you trade Euro USD, or do you guys trade GBP USD, or are you guys much more of an exotic traders trading pairs such as Euro NZD, Euro AUD, which I know that not a lot of you guys do trade on that kind of currencies, or maybe that you guys trade on commodities? You can type commodities on the comment, and I'll be paying attention to more of the commodities pair for tonight for you guys, okay? So let me know in the comments, and I'll be happy to answer any of your questions related to trading. Anything about trading, I can happily answer your questions, guys. Alright, so next I'll be talking about the gold side. So I believe that if you guys missed out on our signal, so actually we already shared one signal for tonight, which is coming out from the gold side. So I'm seeing this bottoming phases still building up on the gold side, guys, okay? So that's why I'm pretty much still bullish until something happens on the gold charts, and breaking down below 2610, that could be the case for us to start to build our positions to sell. But right now I'm still seeing that gold prices still remain quite strong, and we are seeing good possibility that gold prices could still remain higher, guys, okay? So just a note for you guys that on our exclusive VIP signal, we have already made a profit out of gold by almost $5 to $6 plus. So if you guys are interested, you can check our profile, guys, okay? Alright, so next I will be looking through the silver charts as I've promised you guys, and let us check on it, okay? Alright, so what has happened on the silver chart? As you guys could have seen, nothing much has changed on the silver chart, and it's probably almost similar to what has happened on the gold chart. On the gold chart side, it has been consolidating between the support area around $30.25 towards $30.70, and nothing much has changed since then. But I'm expecting there will be a huge momentum coming out after the release of the inflation data tonight at around 1 hour and 10 minutes. So I'll be guiding you guys on the trade that will be coming on the US CPI data, and I'll be giving you some insights whether we can be bullish whenever the data has been released, and how we can react on that later on, guys, okay? So right now my view are still pretty much bullish, definitely on the silver side together with the gold chart side. And one thing is for sure, I'm pretty much bullish on silver. I could be even recommending a second signal on silver for tonight, and that signal would be regarding on a buy signal as well, because right now the momentum is still pretty much bullish for the silver side as well, guys, okay? So yesterday we do give out a signal and we hit our stop losses, so we are open about it. Whenever we are doing the trades and we got hit by stop losses, we will let you know that we hit with stop losses. But tonight I'll be giving you guys another signal, which I'm still pretty much bullish on the silver together with gold. So if you guys want to get this kind of live trading instructions, live streaming and guiding you guys on live trading, make sure that you guys do follow us, and remember to give us your thumbs up, guys, okay? I'll be beating those stop losses, just a pretty tight one as well, similar with yesterday's trade, because I'm expecting there could be a huge movement coming out later on. So price target, let us change it a bit, guys, okay? 75, 8, next will be around 30.9. okay, the rest could be fine, and for now we can make a use out of this site because it's the same as the gold chart, guys, because I'm seeing these consolidations phases building up on the silver side, and I'm expecting that before the release of the CPI data, at least it could give us some profits first. Okay guys, so that's what I am seeing on the silver charts for now. So if you guys can enter at lower prices, that would be much better, but if you guys couldn't, oops. So I'm seeing this saucer formation forming on the silver side as well, so that's why I'm pretty much bullish, because right now everything is still on track for silver prices and gold prices to go higher until something changes, or let's say that silver prices do break down below $30.28, then I will be shifting my view and give you guys another sell positions. But right now we are trying to do this trade, and it seems that it is still pretty much bullish with the current formation that is forming on this silver chart side. Okay, so if you guys love to get this kind of live trading, make sure that you guys do follow us and give us your thumbs up so we know what we have been sharing has been helpful for you guys. Okay, so do you guys love to trade currency pairs? Can you let me know? If you guys do love trading on the currency side, you can type currency, so and maybe type your pairs. Do you love to trade US dollar Japanese yen, or NZD USD, or AUD USD? Because I think I've been sharing some updates on the New Zealand dollar yesterday, as you guys could check on the short video that we have been sharing, and I've actually been quite bearish on the New Zealand dollar USD. Okay, do you guys think that you guys are bearish on the New Zealand dollar US dollar too? You can let me know in the comments, guys, because that could be something coming out on the New Zealand dollar as well, guys. Alright, so we'll be just letting the plan to work on its own, and I'm seeing that right now we are facing some consolidations around these price actions. Nothing big to worry about, but I think it's because due to the strength coming out from the US dollar index, as you guys could have seen. So probably this will be a good time to start selling against the US dollar pairs. So if you guys do open a trade against Euro USD, GBP USD, AUD USD, NZD USD, could be a good time to sell those trading pairs, because actually we are seeing the strength still coming out from the US dollar side, guys, because this is the US dollar chart, and I'm still seeing that expectations to happen, guys. Okay, alright, so let us check on the currency chart side first, guys, and I'll be back on the gold chart side if you guys are interested on that as well. Okay, so yesterday we do share a signal on the Euro USD, and actually it has already even reached the third profit target when I'm sharing this signal on the Euro USD side. And I'm sharing not just only on the commodity sides. If you guys are interested in a currency pairs, I always discuss about it whenever we have something coming out of those sides as well, guys. Okay, because right now we are opening up on the Euro USD side, and actually I'm still seeing a very good chances to trade on the Euro USD as well, guys, right now. So if you guys love to get this kind of signal like the ones that we have been sharing, and we have been able to reach on the third profit target on the last 2 days, make sure that you guys do follow us, give us a thumbs up if you guys what we have been sharing has been helpful for your trading, guys. Okay, and if you guys have any other questions related to trading, cryptocurrencies, stock indices, individual stocks, commodities, currencies, you can type in the comment and let me know, because I will be able to help you if you guys have any other concerns related to that trading site. Okay, guys. Alright, so next I'll be sharing the second signal for tonight related to Euro USD, because I'm still seeing weaknesses occurring on Euro side, especially the economy is not doing very well, and I'll also be talking about it later on with a sneak peek about what really happened on that side, because yes, the last 2 days we do receive some data on the German industrial production site, where it has been showing some hopes for a rebound, but I'm not expecting that those market movement could last, guys. Okay. So I'll be giving you guys another sell signal for tonight. So this is the first sell signal for tonight, and it will be on the Euro USD. Okay. The stop losses around 1094. Profit target, let us put it a near one first, okay guys. 10927. Next target 1092. Third price target 1091. Okay, so this is our first sell signal for tonight, because we have been bullish on the gold and silver. And if you guys love to get these kind of signals, do remember that you guys don't forget to follow us and give us a thumbs up, so you don't miss on this kind of trading signals out of us. Because if you missed out on it, we have already skipped and moved on to the other trading pairs. Okay guys, so if you love what we have been sharing, make sure that you guys give us your likes, and do remember to follow us so you guys don't miss any kind of update from us. Okay, it seems that the trading plan has been working. Actually, as you guys could have seen, something has started to move on the Euro USD side, so we will be just letting it to work on its own, and then we will be trying to discuss what has happened on the market as well, guys. Okay, and if you guys do have any other questions, you can let me know. Okay, it seems that the US dollar has been quite strong, and actually we have started to see that gold prices has started to weaken, even started to broke below 2610, guys. Okay, so that's what's been happening, and probably we can say that it's pretty much soon that our stop losses will be triggered. So have you guys always trade with stop losses or not, guys? I'm actually curious, because I know that some of you guys do trade without stop losses, and that's a bad thing, guys. Okay, so it's very important to put a stop losses, because trading is a long-term game, guys. Do you guys agree on that? If you guys do agree, you can say long-term game, guys, because trading is a long-term game, and so there will be some mistakes along the way, and it's very important that you guys do mitigate with stop losses, guys. Okay, all right, so it seems that our gold signal has been triggered, our stop losses just by around 0.5 cents. So if you guys trade on different platforms, I believe that those stop losses could have been hit earlier, and I believe that could be the case for most of you guys. Okay, so let's check on the silver side, where we have already been sharing it as well, to see whether the stop losses has already been hit or not. So in fact, the stop losses on the silver side hasn't been triggered, so I will be letting the trade to go on its own, because I'm not seeing it being hit the stop losses, guys. Okay, all right. So it seems that everything is still on track, guys, because it hasn't hit our stop losses. The low point of the silver side is around $30.58, 58.9 cents. So it hasn't hit our stop losses yet. So I will be just letting the trade work on its own. But actually, on the gold side, it hasn't actually really hit the stop losses yet. It's near the stop losses, because we can see the low is at around 2613.055. So our stop loss hasn't been hit yet, so I'll be taking away those remarks of stop loss, because we haven't actually hit the stop losses yet. But definitely that's a huge drop down, but it's almost near our stop losses, but it hasn't hit our stop losses yet after rechecking it twice for certainty, guys. Okay, all right, So if you guys have any other questions related to trading, you can type in on the comments and let me know, guys, okay, so I can help you guys, okay, to answer any of your doubts or any of your questions. All right. Okay, so it seems that right now not a lot of people are asking me any questions, so I will be giving you guys some updates on what happened on the market first. So it's very important to know what happened on the market, and we could probably see some good interesting market movement on the other trading pairs, guys, okay? So let us move towards the presentation slide, because I think that there could be some good interesting market movement on the other side as well, okay? So if you guys are interested for more of this kind of live trading streaming for you guys, stay tuned, because I will be coming back towards the chart, but I have already prepared presentations for you guys related what has happened on the market since yesterday, and I will let you guys update it without you guys to look out for your own news outside, okay? But it seems that our stop losses has already hit, so I'll be re-updating it for the second time. It's actually already hit our stop losses for tonight's trade, guys, okay? And probably we can try to shift our view and put a sell signal pretty soon, guys, okay? Because it seems that the market movement has started to change, and I'll be putting out a second signal, so I'll be just deleting it, guys, because it could confuse you guys. But if you guys don't think so, I'll be just letting it on for you, okay? So it seems there has been some market movements a long way on the gold charts, and I'll be issuing a sell signal on the gold because it has been a quite big drop, and expecting that people are forecasting that the inflation data could be negative for the gold trade, okay? So I'll be issuing the second sell signal for you guys on the gold side. Because something has changed on the market from right now what we could be seeing, guys. Okay, so I'm seeing the chances of gold prices could be going lower, so I'll be moving this away so you guys could focus on the new signal that has been coming out on our site. I'm expecting that gold prices right now has been not able to build out on that saucer formations, and right now it seems that gold prices could be even heading lower towards the inflation data, guys, okay? So I'm seeing that possibility happening, and maybe you guys could switch your positions and try to sell on the gold side, because we have already triggered our stop losses on our initial signal, and we have shifted our view towards a sell signal for now. And I will be sharing more on the silver side as well, because I'm seeing the possibility that the silver side also have triggered the stop losses as well, so we could probably become bearish as well on the silver side for tonight's inflation data. Okay, so if you guys love to receive this kind of trading signals and live trading simulations with you guys, make sure that you guys do follow us, give us your thumbs up, so we will know that you guys are feeling beneficial about what we have been sharing with you guys. Okay, yes, that's true. HLX, HLZ, because right now we are actually seeing that gold prices started to go down and we have shifted our view, and so that's true. I'm seeing that gold prices could be going lower. So HLZ, why are you seeing that gold prices could be going around 2,600 or around 2,580 HLZ? Because actually I'm seeing right now that gold prices could be even going towards 2,580, but I'm just giving you guys a conservative target for now. Okay, how do you guys think? HLZ, what do you think? Could it go down towards 2,600, just around that price, or could it go lower towards 2,580? What do you guys think? Alright, so it seems that everything is on track, so I will be sharing you guys that signal on the silver side as well, because it seems that our buy signal on the silver side has failed as it happened the same as the yesterday's. So I'll be issuing another sell signal as well on the silver side, because as you guys could have seen, something has changed on the market, and this could probably the signs that silver prices could be also falling down to below $30.30. Okay, so right now it could be a possibility happening on that side as well, guys, and we have hit our stop losses on this side. So I'll be sharing the second signal for tonight. So just a reminder for you guys who have been following us, we have triggered our stop losses on both gold and silver prices, but no worries, it has been a pretty tight stop losses if you guys do follow us. And right now I'll be issuing a sell signal on the silver side. It seems that something has changed in the market, or it seems that the market has known something out of the inflation data and somehow started to become bearish on the silver side as well. Okay, so it seems that something has changed on the silver market as well, so I'm issuing another signal out of the silver side, and I'll be deleting this, guys. And for your information that we have do our buy trade on the silver as well as the gold, but we have hit our stop losses, and right now we are shifting our view, and currently we are already in a profit in the silver signal as well for now. So if you guys do follow us, make sure that you guys trigger the stop losses on the buy, gold and silver. And right now we have switched our view, and it seems that the current movement is going lower for gold and silver prices as well. Okay, guys, so if you guys want to get this kind of live trading signals and live trading instructions from us, you guys don't forget to follow and give us your thumbs up, guys. Okay, all right, so we are very open whenever we hit our stop losses, so we will be letting you guys know about it. Okay, all right, so let us move on, see what has happened on the market as well. Okay, for now we are pretty much seeing the possibility that the silver prices couldn't hold on its own, and we have started to shift our view on the silver market as well as the gold market, but I'm seeing that silver prices could be a tricky trade because sometimes it didn't straight to go down instantly, and usually gold prices are much giving us a clear signal out of it. So we'll be taking a back look on the gold charts as well for now. So we have issued our second sell signal for tonight on the gold side, and I'm seeing that gold prices could be going lower right now, because after going lower I'm not seeing any good signs for now. But in another 45 minutes we will be having inflation data coming out, and that could be a trigger on the later sides. Okay, for now we are bearish on gold for tonight's data. It seems that the market participant seems to feel that inflation's data would be good and gold prices and silver prices could drop down, because from the price actions that is what has been shown to us right now. Okay, so I'm seeing that gold prices could be falling, that's true, and silver prices is also going down alongside with gold, but sometimes the trade on the silver side could be tricky, guys. Okay, so if you guys have any other questions related to trading, you can let me know, guys. Alright, so seems that our trading plans will work on its own, so I won't be taking a big look on it right now, and I'll be updating you guys what happened on the market with the presentations that I've prepared for you guys. Okay, and I'll be back on the charts, so don't worry about that. I will be back on the charts later on, so I'll be just updating you guys with what happened on the market. Alright, so I'll be talking through this content list with you guys. So what has been going through the price changes on the trading side, and what is the top news of the day that really impacted the trading pairs, and what can be used out of those sentiments and insights, alright, for our trading. So as usual, we will be starting first with the commodity sides. As you can see that actually all of the commodity sides are experiencing corrections and close on the red. Especially we are seeing that copper prices are falling down the most by 1.3%. Meanwhile, we are seeing similar declines out of gold, silver and crude oil, and that's usually a bad thing, because usually silver prices are having bigger corrections compared to gold, and that's usually signaling something bad could coming out of the price actions out of gold and silver at the very same time. And the crude oil prices managed to go lower with the expectations out of the EIA US oil inventory still pretty much high as people expected, and we are actually seeing that the crude oil managed to go lower, but today we have already seen that it has rebounded pretty much, probably because we are seeing that inflation data could be positive, and we could be probably looking at a good price actions on the crude oil for a buy signal just for tonight, guys. Okay, so I'll be taking a look on the crude oil side. So if you guys are interested on the crude oil, you can type in oil, and I will be talking about crude oil later on and look at the charts with you guys. Okay, so if you guys are interested in oil, you can type oil in the comments, and I will be taking a look on the charts on the oil side. Okay, next we are talking about the currency sides, and it seems that the currency side are facing a mixed signals, where we are actually still seeing that US dollar are pretty much strong against the euro, GBP, Australian dollar, and even against all of the currency pairs, guys. So if you guys could see on this table, we're actually seeing that the US dollar managed to get stronger against the US dollar Japanese yen the most by 0.7% yesterday, and the rest of the currency pairs against the US dollar also remain in weaknesses, guys. So we are seeing some good signs for a short signal against most of the US dollar pairs, so such as Euro USD, GBP USD, Australian dollar USD, USD Canadian dollar could be a good trading pair to start shorting. And for the US dollar pairs in front, we can start to put buy signals on it as well, guys. Okay, next we'll be taking a look at the stock indices, and it seems that the stock indices has been moving and doing quite well, honestly speaking, guys, as we could see that almost all of the stock markets on the US side has been going higher. Just the exceptions for out of the Hang Seng Index, because the surprise coming out from the Chinese stock market after going through a big rise, and suddenly it has started to get some corrections, and it's a very normal market reactions. But from the Nikkei side, we're still seeing that the weaknesses are occurring in the Japanese yen has still persisted, and it seems that it has impacted the Nikkei stock market going higher alongside with the US stock market, with just the exceptions of the Chinese stock market having a corrections after rising by almost 35% year to date. And the last slide of the price actions changes, we are actually seeing that the most risky assets coming out of the cryptocurrencies market are all closed on the red side. As you guys could see that almost all of the declines are ranging from 2% to 4%, and almost all are giving us the signs that cryptocurrency started to correct itself, and there's a possibility that it could continue that corrections tonight, with the following coming out of the US inflation data tonight. Alright, so what has been happening on the news sites that really affected the price actions on all of these trading pairs, guys? Okay, so as you guys could look at this slide, actually that the global stock market has been advancing by 0.43% on Wednesday, as minutes from the Federal Reserve September meeting indicated more rate cuts. So that's the very reason that US dollars still remain very strong, while investors awaited inflation data for further clues on the central bank's interest rate path. And investors are eyeing tonight's CPI data alongside with corporate earnings season kicks off with bank earnings on the US side on Friday. And investors started to scale back expectations for aggressive rate cuts and putting 79.4% chance of 25 basis point cut in the next November meeting, and a 20% chance that it will be holding the interest rates. And as a result, that the US bond yields for the 10-year notes rose by 4 basis points, and the 2-year note rose by 4.3 basis points. And looking on other news of the other country sides, we are actually seeing that the US Fed minutes has shown that they supported the beginning of easing monetary policy with an outsized half-point rate cut, but there appeared to be more even broader agreement that the initial move won't be committed, guys. Okay, so there's a possibility that the market has expected they will be cutting 50 basis point, but it won't be happening in the next rate cut. And the probability for a US recession is dropped down towards 15% after a blowout payrolls has been positive from the job market on the US side, and I'll be discussing on that side as well. Before we know that the Goldman Sachs has been giving out indications that a US recession's probability is at around 35% on the previous 2 months. So a lot of things has happened, and it seems that US economy is still pretty much strong on the eyes of the government side as well as the investment banking side. And we also received some news out of the Oceanic side that Australia's central bank will be holding the interest rates at the current 12-year high, suggesting that they need to see much more data whether the inflation has been dropping down, and suggesting that policy easing still some way off. And we have a news coming out from the New Zealand side that they have been cutting interest rates by 50 basis points yesterday. And I've been also discussing it on the short video, so if you guys do watch on it, you guys have some ideas what happened on the New Zealand side. Okay, the last side, the German government started to revise down its gross domestic product on this year of contractions of 0.2%, and the largest signs of Europe's biggest economy has started to become lower, and probably facing another recession on the Germany economy, guys. Moving on, as a result out of all of this data, we are seeing that the US dollar index still remains stronger, where dollar index managed to climb up by 0.4% yesterday, with the euro down by 0.38%. Against the Japanese yen, the dollar strengthened by 0.8%. The sterling managed to weaken by 0.34% as a result. And we are seeing that out of the energy markets on the US side, crude oil are down by 0.45% to $73.24 a barrel, and fell for a second straight sessions on rising US crude inventories, while the rest of Iranian supply disruptions caused by the Middle East conflict and Hurricane Milton in the United States curb price declines. In other commodities such as the precious metals, gold prices fell over 0.5% on Wednesday and retreated for the 6th straight day on Wednesday on an advancing dollar and diminished expectations for a larger rate cut out of the Federal Reserve in November. So that is the conclusions of the news and the price changes. And if you guys love to get this kind of updates where I've already compiled most of the news just into these slides, make sure that you guys do give us your thumbs up and follow us if you guys want to get this kind of updates on a daily basis, guys, because I'm doing these presentations for you guys every single day. Okay, so let me have a break first, guys. So so the big things that has happened on the market this week on Wednesday is the New Zealand interest rate decisions as well as the Fed minutes. And the Fed minutes has showed that the Fed's decisions to cut 50 basis point won't be continued with another 50 basis point cut, but rather it's just the start of the easing cycle. And New Zealand interest rates, we will be having a look on it and take a look at a closer look on the data on the New Zealand side later on. And as you guys could have seen on this chart, we are actually seeing that currency strength charts has been showing that the US dollar index has still remained quite strong alongside with New Zealand dollar, Australian dollar, as well as the Swiss franc, as well as the Japanese yen. So we'll be taking a look on these currency charts later on with you guys. So don't miss out on it and stay tuned with our live streaming sessions, guys. Okay. So this is the big news that will be coming out tonight, guys. Okay. So a lot of the focus tonight will be started on the US initial jobless claims, guys. Okay. And US CPI data will be the main focus alongside the core CPI data, guys. So a lot of things could happen during this site. So I am seeing the possibility that the market could even put a lot of focus on this, and that will really dictate the prices of gold, the price of silver, as well as the value of the US dollar index, guys. Okay, so I'm expecting there will be a lot of huge momentum coming out of the market. So as you guys could have seen on this chart, on this graph right now, we are actually seeing the possibility that a lot of people expected that inflation has been going lower. As you guys could have seen on the previous numbers, it's around 2.5%. People are expecting that US CPI will be going down towards 2.3%. US CPI on a monthly basis to go down to 0.1%. US core CPI would also be staying the same, just with the exceptions out of the monthly basis would be going down towards 0.2%. And US initial jobless claim won't be going up too fast. So people are already expecting the fact that the US CPI data will be going down alongside with the US core CPI on a monthly to monthly basis, and initial jobless claim won't be too huge. So anything big surprises coming out of this data could be heavily impacting the US dollar index and definitely the gold side and silver. So if US initial jobless claims suddenly rise up above 230,000 than the expectations, that definitely could. Okay, Rahman seems asking about this data. So what kind of data are you interested on, Rahman? So I do know what you are still confused about. Okay, Rahman. Alright, so to continue, guys. Okay, so I'll be waiting for your answers, Rahman. And actually, we are seeing that if the US initial jobless claims are going higher, meaning that the inflation on the job market, people are getting much. So initial jobless claim, if it's go higher than 230,000 on the very first part here, that means that the job market hasn't been going very well. It means that a lot of things has been coming out of that side, meaning that a lot of people are getting unemployed. So that's why people are registering for their jobless claims. So that's the first part. And on the second part of the US CPI is mainly the consumer price index on a yearly to yearly basis on the second side. On the third paragraph, we are seeing that on a monthly to monthly basis. So US CPI and US core CPI data is actually showing the indications coming out of the government, what they have been trying to look out of. So they are trying to see inflations are going lower on both sides. So if inflations are still pretty much high, that could be the case where they won't be hiking interest rates. So these two data have uncorrelations. So US initial jobless claim, make sure that it don't go above 250,000. For the US CPI data, make sure that it also don't go above 2.3%, don't go above 0.1% on a monthly to monthly basis. So if you guys are looking at this site, so let me give you guys a draw. So US inflation data on this side, make sure that it didn't go above 2.3%, because if it goes above 2.3%, that would be negative for the gold charts and the silver charts, because high inflations, they are not considering to cut more interest rates. Okay, so if the US inflation data are pretty much high, they won't be cutting interest rates even. Okay guys, and they want to make sure that initial jobless claims to be lower, so that they could see that the market has been quite going well on its own. So they are trying to keep inflations low and initial jobless claims low as well. So if that didn't happen, that could be a situation where they are looking at the possibility of 0% rate cut, guys, okay, or just 25 basis point at the very least. And if that happen, they won't be considering cutting interest rate too much. Okay, so these two data, initial jobless claim and the US CPI data on a monthly to monthly basis and yearly to yearly basis will be the main focus for tonight, guys. Okay. I hope that helps you, Rahman. Okay, so next I will be taking a closer look on the US non-farm payroll. So this is actually where the data has been helping to decide whether the market participants are thinking that the interest rates won't be cut too much. So actually all of this data has been showing people that the US economy on the labor market side has actually been doing quite well. And they are not expecting they will be cutting a lot of huge interest rates out of this data. Okay, so with this kind of data, definitely it would be the case that the US economy is still pretty much doing well on its own, and this data has been showing that inflations are pretty much in line, that US average earnings are still pretty much high, unemployment rate is still pretty much low, and the non-farm payrolls are showing that a lot of people are still getting hired as a result of this. And as you guys could have seen from this chart, that everything is still on track. That shows that the labor market is still doing pretty much well. And these are the numbers that people are looking for, that most of the hires are still spread across all of the sectors, and consumer spending is also the main engine, is also going higher, with the wage growth are still up by 4%, and the average number of weekly hours drop, but the number of people from unemployed to employed rose to the highest since early 2022, and as a result, the stock market has been going higher, the dollar has been going higher alongside with the treasury yields as a result. And we are seeing that people are already pricing in a lower interest rate cut after the release of that jobs data. So tonight's inflation data will be a lot of considerations for people to see whether the Fed rate will be cut 25 basis point or just stay at 0 basis point of a rate cut. Okay, so let's get back to the charts and let us see what has happened on the market since then. Okay, it seems that a lot of things has been going on the market since we are looking through the analysis, but it seems that support area around 2610 towards 2611 has been quite huge, and that really helped. Okay, so it seems that actually gold prices has been going higher, and we're expecting that gold prices could still even go lower if the inflation data is not good, guys. Okay, so if inflation data has been able to go higher, that means that they will be holding the interest rates and the possibility of a rate cut, guys. Okay, so no rate cut or just a small rate cut will be impacting negatively on the gold side, because a lot of people are expecting they could be started to invest in most risky assets, but with upcoming inflation data are expected to go down, and so if inflation data is still pretty much high, they definitely won't be cutting interest rates. That's first. And if the job market initial jobless claim has been quite good, that means they won't be even started to consider cutting interest rates above 25 basis point. So 25 basis point is the highest rate cut that the Fed rate will be sharing. That's one of the first things that we could certainly sure of. But 50 basis point is right now out of the book, and right now we will be just focusing on 25 basis point on steady no rate cut at all. So there could be the possibility happening on that side as well. Okay. So it seems that on the gold side, everything is still on track, guys, so nothing to worry about. So we'll be just letting the trade to work on its own, because I'm actually seeing the possibility that after that huge drop, it seems that the market has expected something, and it seems that gold prices could even remain lower, guys. So if you guys have any other questions related to trading, you can type in the comments and I will be happy to answer any of your questions for now. Okay, and if you guys do want to look at other trading charts, I will be happy to open up those charts as well. Or if you guys have anything related to trading questions, I will be happy to answer any of your questions. Okay, so let us look through the oil charts and see what has happened since then. Okay, US crude oil. So a lot of things has happened on the market. So actually yesterday we do give out an oil bullish signal, because I'm seeing the possibility of this double bottom formations, and actually yesterday we even managed to reach around 74.26 at the highest point, so we are able to reach the second profit target. But afterwards we are seeing that the support area has been quite strong for this oil side, and expecting after rising it's going down, and it's similar with a few right after I recommended it actually go down immediately in the next hours. So we are able to manage to get the second profit target, which is a very good thing. So if you guys have been following us, I'm sure that a lot of you guys have been able to make profit out of the oil trade as well as the gold trade, and we are seeing the possibility that there's a good chances that oil prices could still remain higher, guys, because right now it seems that the gold on the oil side, there is a possible formations of a head and shoulder formations right now, guys. Okay, so inverted head and shoulder are forming across the oil charts, and we are actually seeing some good signs that it could be heading higher on the oil side. So we can be bullish on the oil side for the very first time for after quite some times after that drop down, because I've been pretty much bearish on that and expecting that oil prices could just reach the maximum price at around 78.2. And yesterday I do give out another buy signal, and a lot of things has happened since then, as you guys could have seen. After correcting itself, right now we are already consolidating around this area of $73.3 towards 74.7. Right now we are seeing a possibility after the consolidations. Right now oil prices could be even going higher. So both our oil signals over the last 3 days has been able to make money, reaching almost the second or even the third profit target over the last 3 days. And right now I'm seeing a good possibility that it could be rebounding, especially if the US economy data has been showing inflation has been staying at the expectations or even going higher. That could be leading to higher oil prices as well, guys. So that's the very thing that could be happening as well, guys. So let us look at the gold oil charts as well. So because I'm seeing the possibility of a good profit margin happening on the trade side. So as you guys could have seen, I've already seen the possibility of the forming of the saucer cup or the inverted head and shoulder forming on this chart side, and that could be a good chances to start to do a long and put a very tight stop losses in this trade, guys. Okay, so let us put a buy signal on the oil side for tonight, because I'm seeing good signs coming out of it. You can enter the trade around your current prices, which will still consist a good entry point. Stop losses, I will be putting a very tight stop losses as well, guys. So if you guys love to get this kind of signals, remember that you guys don't forget to follow us and give us a thumbs up if you guys do think what we have been sharing has been helpful for your trading, guys. Okay, okay, so right now I'm seeing good chances that the formations of this inverted head and shoulder on the oil side, and it could even lead to towards 75.1 in the near future, guys. Okay, so if you guys love to get this kind of live trading guidance with you guys, make sure that you guys remember to follow us, give us your thumbs up, give us your likes, so we know that this kind of content has been helpful for you guys. And if you guys have anything related to trading that you are curious about, that you guys are confused, you can let me know in the comments, and I will be happy to answer any of your questions, guys. Okay, alright, so in the next several minutes we are actually seeing the possibility that the US will be releasing their data in another 15 minutes, guys. Okay, so I'm expecting there will be a huge market movement on the gold side, on the silver side, and I will be trading with you guys on those times. So it will be just another 17 minutes, guys. Okay, so I will be expecting some huge movements out of gold and silver as well. So let us check on the gold side first, see what has happened since then. Okay, it seems that the market has been expected that gold prices could be even going lower, because you guys could see that after unable to hold on its support area, I've started to shift my view after initially giving you guys a buy signal. And right now I'm pretty much bearish on the gold, especially we do have a big data coming out of the market tonight, and there will be a huge drop from the current price actions that we are actually seeing right now. So I'm giving out the sell signal for tonight, and that could be probably where our big money maker could be coming out of tonight, guys. Okay, so make sure that you guys do follow us, and I'm seeing that tonight there could be a huge profit to make out of the gold trade as well as the silver trade, guys, because I've been already sharing gold and silver trade with you guys. Okay, so if you guys are interested on this kind of live trading signals, make sure that you guys remember to follow us and give us your likes, so we will be sharing this kind of content with you guys in the future as well. Alright, so it seems that the price action hasn't really moved a lot, and I'm expecting that the price could be moving in that kind of directions in the next few minutes before the release of the US CPI data, guys. Okay, so there will be a lot of things happening, and that could be the case, guys. Okay. Alright, do you guys think that gold prices could be going higher, or could it be going lower right now? Okay, because right now I'm seeing the possibility that gold prices could be going lower. Do you guys think the same as me? Because right now, after that huge drop before the release of that inflation data, gold has been dropping quite much, and I'm seeing the possibility that it could be the sign that the market knows something about it and has been pricing it earlier before the big drop happens after the inflation data, guys. Okay, but don't worry, guys, if let's say we do get it wrong, we have already put our stop losses around 2,620. When that happens, we are still saving ourselves from a big losses on the market, guys. Okay, so do you guys are bullish, or you guys bearish on the gold trading side? You guys can let me know. Okay, all right. So let us check back towards one of the big news coming out on the New Zealand side. Okay, because it seems that New Zealand has started to cut their interest rates by 50 basis points, and there will be a huge market movement on the New Zealand dollar, US dollar in the next few weeks and in the upcoming months, because I'm seeing the possibility that they will be cutting interest rates even further. Because right now we are already actually seeing that the New Zealand are cutting 50 basis points and stepping up the pace of easing for the very first time from 25 basis points, and right now they are cutting by 50 basis points. So if you guys have been looking at my short video, you guys have been updated about this, and New Zealand even started to see some decline on the inflation side. But it is because due to the New Zealand's economy has been stalling, unemployment is rising, and house prices have started to fall as this prolonged of high borrowing costs curbing demand of the economy of New Zealand. And the gross domestic product even declined by 0.2% in 3 months through June, because that means that the second quarter of New Zealand economy has been dropping by 0.2% and achieving its second recession in just less than 2 years, guys. Okay, and as a result, as you guys could have seen, that the inflation side has started, the GDP has started to go down, as you guys could see, dropping by 0.2%. Meanwhile, they already started to cut their interest rates by almost 75 basis points in the last 2 meetings. Okay, so a total of 75 basis points, and GDP has been contracted by 0.2%. So that's a huge drop, and the second recession in the New Zealand's economy. And even economists have started to worry that inflation could even drop below 1 to 3% target range, and it's because due to the soft demand on the jobless rate, and just 7% are expected to hike prices in the final 3 months. So it is expected that inflation could be even going lower and lower. Especially economic growth is also weak, accompanied by low productivity growth, low consumer spending, and weak business investment, and most of the indicators are stating that the New Zealand economy will be going weaker. And a lot of economists have expected there will be another 50 basis point cuts in the New Zealand dollar side. And as a result, New Zealand dollar fell more by 25 cents as a result of this data. Meanwhile, the New Zealand stocks are up by 1.6%, and the US and the New Zealand government bond yield are also going down. As a result, as you guys could have seen, that's a possibility that it could go below this 1 to 3% range of the New Zealand's inflation, and that will be destroying New Zealand's economy as a result of this weak economy and a low inflation numbers out of the New Zealand side. So out of that, what can we do of it? So one of the very first things that with the weak economy on the New Zealand side, definitely the New Zealand dollar currency could be even going lower, because a lot of people are expecting another 50 basis point cuts are coming out of the Reserve Bank of New Zealand, and we are seeing the possibility that the market could even see more declines are coming out of that. Okay, so right now it seems that our gold signal has still been working on its own, and like I said, but there's a possibility that people are pricing in that the numbers coming out of the inflation data and initial jobless claims has been showing some bad signs on the gold charts as well as the silver charts. So we are expecting that gold prices could be going lower together with silver prices as well. Okay, so I'm seeing that possibility happening. That's why I reshifted my view and give you guys another sell signal for tonight. Okay, so as a result of that New Zealand dollar out of the Reserve Bank of New Zealand, we are seeing the possibility that New Zealand dollar could be even going weaker in the future. So let me share with you guys on that New Zealand dollar before we start focusing on the last 5 minutes on the result out of the US inflation data, guys. Okay, so let us check New Zealand dollar, US dollar. All right. So as you guys could have seen that New Zealand dollar has been weakening quite much, and that's a huge sell area, resistance area that you guys could have seen that I've been drawing for quite some times before it managed to go even lower. So right now we're actually seeing the possibility of a double top forming in the New Zealand dollar US dollar side. Okay, and that's also a big double top out of the market. And I'm seeing the possibility with this chart forming out of the New Zealand dollar, it could even break down below that support area, reaching towards see 59 cents towards the dollar, guys. Okay, so it's similar with my view with the charts, as you guys could have seen, that I'm expecting that New Zealand dollar could even go weaker in the upcoming weeks and months with this kind of charts happening on the New Zealand dollar side. So if you guys are a long-term trader like me, because I'm a position trader, I'm a swing trader, I'm seeing the possibility that New Zealand dollar, US dollar could even breach around 0.59 cents in the future, guys. Okay, so I will be giving you guys a long-term trade signal of a sell. $0.607 to 0.608. If you guys could get higher prices, definitely that would be the best case. Stop losses, I will be putting a very tight stop losses, guys, even though it seems that it won't be favorable for us. but let us try to give us a better stop losses for this long signal around 0.6, around okay, there you go guys. So I'm seeing the biggest possibility forming out of the New Zealand dollar side. Okay, so definitely that's a good case where we can look at the news side and decided what we can do out of that news, and this is the very good case coming out of it. Okay, so I will be back on the charts with you guys on the gold side, because there will be a release of the news coming out of the US inflation data, and definitely there will be a huge market movement coming out of it. So we actually already put a buy signal in the times where we have do the trade, but it seems it has triggered our stop losses, and right now we have shifted our view for a sell signal out of gold side as well on the silver side. So but I will be only taking a closer look on the gold side because there will be a lot of things happening. Okay, so as you guys could have seen that US inflation data are coming out pretty much soon. So I'm expecting that inflation data could still be very much positive, not really low, but not that high, and that will trigger the corrections out of the gold side. What do you guys think? Do you guys see that gold prices could be going lower? Because right now I'm still seeing a huge chance that gold prices could be even going lower. Okay. So let us open on the smaller time frame to really look at what really happened. So it seems that market movement are just moving around those ranges, and I'm expecting that gold prices could even go lower, because before the release of that inflation data, somehow the market has already priced in the corrections, and I'm expecting that they could be correcting further much. So in just another 4 minutes, we will be having that kind of data release, and we'll be taking a closer look. Alright, it seems that nothing has been moving a lot. We have another 3 minutes, and it seems that market hasn't been moving a lot, and it seems that there will be a huge movement coming out of the gold market, guys. Okay, so pay attention closely, guys, and there will be a lot of market movements coming up. Okay. So welcome for you guys. So we are trading the US inflation data, and it will be coming up in another 2 minutes, and I'm pretty much bearish on it. So if you guys have to do the trade, you can immediately start executing a sell signal with the stop losses I've already set with you guys. So you So you guys that don't miss out on this US inflation data, because I'm actually seeing the possibility that the US inflation data will be good, that the Federal Reserve will be deciding they won't be cutting a huge interest rates, they will be just cutting 25 basis point or even no rate cuts with this kind of price actions that we are currently seeing. And I'm seeing the possibility that it could be even going lower, and we will be reaching it towards 1 minute. So okay, so we will see what happened in the next minute, guys. Okay, so I'm expecting that gold prices could be correcting down a lot, and let us see whether that forecast could be achieved with the price charts that we have been seeing over the last few 1 hours. Okay, so I'm expecting that gold prices could be correcting a lot, and I'm expecting that good news coming out of it. Okay, so in another 15 seconds and there will be a huge market movement. Okay, alright, it seems that market has been started to rebound a lot around those price actions, and let us wait for the results coming out. Alright, okay, it seems that our price target has been reached around the second price target, guys. Okay, so we are currently already in a big profit right now. So it already dropped down, reaching our profit target of around profit TP 2 before rebounding higher, guys. Okay, so if you guys have already set up your target price, we are currently in a profit of gold by almost $20, guys. Okay, so that's a big trade coming out of the US inflation data, and it has been quite positive because it was dropping down pretty much around 2,605 before rebounding higher. So we have already made that huge profit out of the gold trade, guys. So if you guys don't want to miss this kind of trading signals out of us when we are doing live streaming sessions, we are already actually profiting out of the US inflation data tonight, because we have already managed to reach around that price target at 2604 at the lowest price actions, and we have made a profit out of tonight's trade. So congratulations for you guys who have been following us and following our trades, because we have already made a profit out of the gold trade. And let us check on the silver trade as well, because I believe that a lot of you guys could have been making a profit out of it as well. So actually we do share a signal on the silver trade before the release of the inflation news, and it seems that we also reached our second price target on the silver trade. So congrats for you guys who have been following our live streaming sessions, because we already reached our price targets. But right now it seems that the market has started to shift away from that view, and it seems that right now the best case would be buying gold and silver, because after reacting negatively towards the first price actions, we have managed to take a profit out of it. Right now it seems that the market is going higher, guys. Okay, so right now you guys could start to become bullish, because right now I'm seeing the good possibility that the market could even go higher right now. Okay, so after getting that good support area, rebounding from that, right now we could start to do a buy signal. But unfortunately guys, my time is up for tonight's live stream sessions, and it will be continued by my partner Jaden, who will be continuing tonight's live streaming sessions. So you guys could follow his instruction on the live trading situations, and definitely we have made profit out of the gold signal for tonight. As you guys could have seen, we even reached towards the 2604 target price, and we also made a profit out of the silver trade for tonight as well. Okay, so if let's say I do check on the oil trade, I believe that we are also making money out of that trade, because right now it already seems that we reached our first price target on the gold trade, 74.7. so our first price target has already been reached as well. And I believe that the signal I have been releasing on the New Zealand dollar, US dollar, has also even reached its price target, I believe, guys. Okay, 0.6, yeah, it's close towards that. So that's a lot of things going on. So we have made a profit a lot on the gold side, silver side, as well as the oil on the oil side. So if you guys love to receive this kind of content, make sure that you guys remember to follow us, give us a thumbs up, so you guys don't miss out on any trading out of us. Okay guys, I will be seeing you guys tomorrow. So make sure you guys still stay tuned in until tomorrow's live trading sessions because we have already made profit out of it. Okay, see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Hmm. Okay, so let's start today live streaming sections. So overall, I'm not really looking forward trading this US inflation data because I'm already predicting that the market is going highs and lows. What does it mean by that? Means that the market will be swiping off. I already mentioned that the gold market is actually at really strong supporting and it's likely to go higher, okay, because the price has been reaching through this fair value gap area, and today it's a really good day to try to do long because I was actually waiting for some confirmations. Today I think that the market has been giving us a really strong confirmations that the market might be continue going higher perspective. So right now let's talk about my on the gold market. So actually today looking to do shots in the London sessions around maybe 3 to 5 p.m. in Singapore time. So why is it? Because from the smaller time frame, we can see that the bearish momentum has been still carrying on, and this is a really strong market maker sell model. So this is actually my point of interest, my POI. So you can see I was waiting for the price to break through, and then after that the price waiting for the price to reach back to this fair value gap and trying planning to do shorts, but unfortunately the sections has been moving to the market, the most important data, the US CPI data. So I won't be trading that because I was predicting that the market is going highs and lows. I think that some brokers, if you do trade on this area, and I think might be some possibility that you won't be TP from this area because there's a few liquidity, so you might be swiping off from above. Okay, so you need to be aware of. Okay, so going back from my point of view, so if you do really like our channel and uh, our our live streaming, please follow and subscribe, and hopefully you do learn something and learn something from it as well. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so overall this week we already mentioned that we are likely to see the dollar index going higher. Dollar index is really important. Usually we are using dollar index to predict the market, so what we can see right now is the dollar index has been reaching through a new high, and this is actually our point of interest. If you still remember, actually this is our point of interest from here to here. So I won't be doing long already because I'm thinking that there's a possibility the market has been reflecting from here. So you can see that the market has been swiping off, maybe forming some kind of rejections in the future, maybe later on. So I was quite skeptical with it, to be honest. I'm planning to wait for much more confirmations only to do long or maybe do shorts on the dollar index. So I will be on a waiting area. Okay, now, going back on other pairings. So hopefully you do learn something and learn something from our live streaming. Our live streaming is starting from 7 to 10, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. So hopefully you do learn something new every day. Okay, so going back right now, let's talk about other pairings. Let's talk about the data. Okay, so right now, today, the data has the US CPI is likely to higher the expectations. We already mentioned that why we are thinking that the US CPI is higher than expectations. There's three things that Federal Reserve is focusing on. Okay, three things. Okay, three things that that Fed's focusing. Okay, so which of the areas do you still remember? Okay, so the first one is what? Okay, the first one is the employment sites. Okay, employment situations. So employment. Okay, the first one is employment. Then the second one is what? The second one is inflations. So the second one is inflations. Okay, and the third one is what? Third one is what we call uh, the spending. Okay, consumer the spending power. Okay, so it's actually correlated with everything. So once employment is going strong, okay, once employment going strong, usually will be indicate inflation's going higher, and spending power will be also higher. Okay, so once this three thing is going higher, meaning by that is usually will be forming some kind of economy burst. So the stock indexes will be going higher. Okay, so the stock indexes will be going higher. So if this going higher, okay, so if this going higher and this is going higher again, okay, so this going higher and this going higher again, three things. So what will be happening usually will be causing the stock indexes going higher. So the stocks, okay, because economy is going great, so stocks will be going higher. Okay, so stocks will be going strength. Okay, stocks going higher. Okay, so this is the logic, okay, behind of it. So right now, what is the situations behind of it? Right now, because the inflations has been dropping, okay, so the inflations has been dropping, spending power, it has been also dropping as well. Okay, the spending power has been dropping as well. The employment has been still continue remaining strength, but uh, the expectations that the employment sites is going lower as well. Okay, wait. Okay, so the expected employment also going lower as well. So that's the reasons behind that the Federal Reserve is cutting rates in September, and also predictions that will be cutting a rate in November in 25 basis point. Okay, so this is the three things that Federal Reserve focusing on. So usually you can see that these three data will be giving a really huge volatility. These three data, okay, will be giving huge volatility. Inflations will be which data? Okay, inflations, we have four or five data. Okay, so going back, you can see that inflations, we have CPI, okay, the consumer price index, the PPI, the PCE, and also PPI, CPI, and another one I'm not really forget about it, but usually we're forming these three data. So this three data announced will be usually giving a really huge volatility to the markets. So this three data you need to be aware of. The spending perspective, there's a few things that you need to be aware of. Spending is the retail sales, okay, the retail sales data. I usually will be looking through retail sales, wholesale inventory also can reflecting on the sales as well. So there's three things will be announcing. Okay, so employment sites is the NFP. Okay, Professor, what is your strategy? Okay, are you a full-time trader? Yes, I am. This is a real account, as I already mentioned. We have been profit 900. Previously, we have been up 1.1, but today I've been taking a loss on the GBUSD that I not really like. Not need it's I have break my rules, but overall, if I'm answering your questions, yes, I'm a full-time trader, and I'm using my strategy is SMC, ICT SMC. Okay, so if you hope that answer your questions. Okay, so there's few data is will be causing a really huge volatility, the spending power, the inflations, and for the employment sites will be aware. The employment sites will be uh the NFP. So you can see that the NFP, the non-farm payroll, okay, non-farm payroll, uh non-farm payroll, yeah, again, I think it's overall is the non-farm payroll. Okay, so these three things usually will be giving the market a huge volatility because people will be using this data to predictions that will be predict the Federal Reserve, what will Federal Reserve do, okay, once this data is going higher. For example, today is announcing on this CPI data. So once this CPI announced higher the expectations, people will be speculate that the Federal Reserve will be cutting down rates. So will be remaining interest rates. Okay. So remaining interest rates, what will be happening? So remaining interest rates will be beneficial for which product usually will be beneficial with the dollar index. So you can see that the dollar index will be definitely showing some strength. Okay, and yeah, remaining interest rates will be giving some kind of support from the dollar index. So you can see that the dollar index has been some kind of putting some kind of holding power, but we already mentioned we won't be doing shorts long anymore because the price has been reaching through our point of interest, and I was thinking that the market might be going lower. Okay, what is your SL and TP ratio? Usually it will be 1 to 2 or 1 to 3. Sometimes we will be getting 1 to 8 as well. Okay, so risk real ratio at least will be having 1 to 2. Okay, so this is actually what is going on. If this whole logic behind of it. So to summarize what is going on, there's three things that the Federal Reserve is focusing on: the employment, the inflations, and the spending. Once the employment is slowing down, the inflation spending will be also lowering down as well. So what's the behind the logic behind of it? So employment going lower means that there's no much people doing work. So once working has been lowering down, then you don't have extra income or savings to spending. So spending definitely will be affected. And when the spending has been affected, inflations will be affected as well. because inflation is causing by supply and demand. Once demand has been decreasing, supply has been increased. So therefore the inflations will be dropping. So these three data is actually correlated, and that's why a lot of people will be focusing on the employment, the NFP data. Like last week we have NFP data is really focusing on. Okay, so you can see that. Next, it will be the CPI, and the third one will be retail sales. Volatility perspective, NFP will be the highest volatility. The second will be the CPI and PPI, PCE, and next will be retail and wholesale inventory. Retail volatility won't be that much to be honest, but overall we can expect the market is going this sequence. Okay, okay, much love from New Orleans. Thank you. Okay, hopefully you do follow and subscribe. We do live streaming every day from Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. to 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. in Singapore time. So hopefully you do learn something. Teach me how to get my money. Okay, quite straightforward, but I will be teaching you guys as much as I can. Hopefully you do learn something new. Okay, so going back going back right now, we can see that there's three datas and the CPI is the most important thing. So right now what we can see, the CPI is higher than expectations, so we can see that this is higher than expectations. So the people will be speculate that the Federal Reserve will be remaining their interest rates or even lowering down remaining interest rates um for maybe remaining for uh couple times. So this has been causing dollar index to forming some kind of support. So dollar index will be forming some kind of support in a short period of time. Okay, so this is the whole idea behind of it. Hopefully you do learn something, but not. We'll be talking about some of the technical part, how we do about it. Okay, so right now let's talk about the dollar index. Dollar index, we already mentioned that we are likely to see long positions and reaching through this area. Okay, so we already mentioned that our strategy is using SMC. So what does SMC means? SMC means that you are knowing when is the bigger player swiping off the retails. So what does it mean by that? A lot of retail will be doing longs in certain area, but retails will be doing the opposite way to swipe off and getting your liquidity area. So the SMC, in shorts, is the smart money concept. Okay, so to be fair, I usually I'll be teaching some kind of candlestick formations. So for example, if I'm thinking to do long positions this week, you need to determine your bias. Okay, bias is really important. You need to determine your bias. So if I'm thinking to do long positions, okay, if my bias is long in dollar index, for example dollar index, I'm looking to go higher. Okay, uptrend. Okay, to be simplify uptrend. Okay, so this is my weekly bias. So once my weekly bias has been formed, then I will be finding out where is the liquidity grab and where is the area that it's likely to manipulate. So it's candlestick pattern, something like this. So you can see that once the candlesticks forming this, okay, so you see that usually candlestick will be forming OHIC, uh, OHIC, open high and open OHIC, LC, open high low and close. Okay, open high low and close. So this is actually the candlestick. I usually will be teaching using this. So once you can see that we are uptrend, okay, if we are looking to do uptrend, where do we supposed to do long positions on? Okay, where do we supposed to do long positions? Okay, we usually will be waiting for this situation, the manipulation phase. Okay, so once you can see that this is the opening price and then manipulate, and then once the market manipulate, then it's going back to the distributions. So where can we see something like this? So you can see that this is 4 hours. So this is the last week uptrend momentum. So you can see that this is our closing price. So where is it? So this is our opening price. Opening price. So you can see that this is here. Okay. So once here, you can see that this is our manipulation phase. Okay, so this is actually here, blue area. So once this has been happening, after that, we can actually expected what? We can actually expected that the price is reaching through the higher phase, the distributions. So you can see that actually the price has been going through this distributions. And then once the price has been going distributions, where is it going back? Will be going back to rebalancing, and then after that will be closing price or some kind of range. So this is actually happening right now. Usually I'll be using this as my analysis part. So why do we do long positions in gold market? Okay, so the first thing and the one of the most important thing is how to determine your bias. Determine bias is you need to use a bigger time frame, a bigger picture, and see what is going on. Bigger picture, we can see that price is reaching through this liquidations. The price has been going lower, grabbing this liquidity and fail to break lower. Once the price has been failed to break lower and going back towards the high, it's likely to see the price will be continue going higher to the weekly order block. So this is the area that I've already drawn a few days ago. Okay, this area, if you do listen to my live streaming, I have been drawing up to this area before. Okay, so once this area has been reached, I won't be doing long positions because this is actually a downtrend momentum. Okay, overall in the bigger time frame, you can see that downtrend momentum it's still intact with it. Okay, so I actually looking to do short positions, and this week I think that this week has been forming the lowest of the week on the gold market. So from next week onwards, we'll be definitely planning to do long positions on the gold market, and we'll be planning to take higher and higher and reaching through this area. Okay, mark my words, let's flip our account and earn as much as we can. This is a really rare opportunity that we can try to trade on. Okay, even though that there sometimes might be flipping like seesawing something like that, but we definitely can predict the next couple of weeks the gold market will be reaching back towards this area. Okay, reaching through this on the old high, maybe at least to this area for my expectations. Okay, so going back to the dollar index, so from that point onwards we can see that the price is going higher. Once the price has been going higher, we will be using I mean the power of three accumulation, manipulations, and also the distribution phase to try to do long positions. So weekly candlestick, you can't do anything because there's not much information that you're getting. Using that, you will be using 4 hour time frame. So once we can see 4 hour time frame, I was actually expecting that the price is going back to this area. So my thought is that the price is going back to the external, back to the internal sides. So I was thinking that the price might be reaching back to this area. So I was planning to wait for this area to touch, okay, this area to touch, and then after that I will be trying to do long positions. So this is my area. And then after that, from the Tuesday, usually you need to know that when is the lowest of the week. Okay, Tuesday and Wednesday is a really crucial way. Okay, so from what we can see right now, the price has been reaching through and grabbing this liquidations. So once the price has been grabbing this liquidations, we will be forming that this is the lowest of the week. And once the price has been break of structure and also change of character, what we can say, a manipulation displacement. And then after that, we can see that the price has been rebalancing out. And after that, we already mentioned that the price of dollar index will be definitely going higher and higher and reaching through this area. Okay, we can't say that the price will be continue going higher right now because right now it seems like the price has been reaching through certain area and it's going back towards this lower range. Okay, so going back and see some of the questions behind of it. Okay, a lot of people, it's comment sections. Can you do analyze on JB JPY? Yes, we can. Later on, I will be analyzed for you guys and see what is going on. ICT strategy, yes, it is. This is actually SMC ICT. Hopefully, you don't learn something. If you so pro, you million A already. Okay, okay. So So I'm actually not as make as much, but we actually do profit about it. Okay, as we already mentioned, we do as transparency as possible. We do live trade together. We teach educations, anything as well. So there's no such thing selling ideas. We do provide educations, free educations from here. Okay, so right now, let's continue our thing. So from what we can see, the price has been going higher, reaching back, and the price is going back to the lower sides. So right now is quite a difficult phase to trade, to be honest, because we already mentioned it's likely to reaching through the 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 range. Okay, so we can see that the price has been reaching through the weekly, going back to the weekly, using back to the 4 hour range. If we want to see the prices going lower, we need to see a strong displacement, maybe even on 50-minute time frame. Okay, so we can see now right now, okay, the price has been reaching through this manipulation phase. Okay, so we can see that this might be the manipulation phase. So once the price has been forming back to the manipulation phase, we'll be waiting for the price to displacement down. Okay, then it's likely to go reach lower and reaching through this and this. It's not really likely that the price will be going back here, but at least the price will be reaching back to this 50%, maybe around this 50% area. So what we can see, this is the 50% area that we might be waiting for the price to reaching back. So you can see this is the 50%. Okay, so you can see that we are likely to see the price to reach back to the 50%. So overall right now, this is what we are thinking. The price might be reaching back to this level. So currently this might be giving some kind of chance to show some supports from the Euro USD and also some support from the GB USD and so on. Okay. Okay. So hopefully you do learn something and follow, like, and subscribe. Okay, follow, like, and subscribe, and we'll be keep on doing live trading, live analysis to you guys. Okay, so right now we can see that the price might be manipulated from this. Okay, this is the manipulation phase. So this right now might be a displacement. So overall, we might be thinking that the price is going lower and reaching through this order block, maybe this range of the internal range. Okay, so doing shorts on gold right now will be beneficial, and currently the price will be reaching back towards this area, and then after that the price might be going higher. Okay, so right now we'll be doing shorts in a short period of time. Okay, other than that, let's try to do analysis part on the Euro USD. We have been doing trades on Euro USD and we have been profit quite much from here to here and also here on tree trading on Euro USD. It's really a straightforward. So we already mentioned why we have been doing trades on Euro USD and why we have been doing trades from here. We already predicting that this might be the highest of the week. Okay, same as well. This is highest of the week. The price has been reaching through this external to the internal sides. Once the price has been reacting from here, break of structure, change of character. After that, we have been doing shorts from here. Okay, putting your stop loss above, and then the price is going lower and lower. Okay. I actually can take much more lower, to be honest. Much more lower. But let's see where's the price going to. I think that the price is reaching through this level of liquidations. So let's see, is it true? So you can see that the price has been reaching through this liquidations. If I do trade, I might take profits from this. So you can see that we can actually make it maybe 60 or 70 pips or even much more lower. Okay, so right now we can see that the price has been grabbing these liquidations. So I won't be doing shorts because why? From the lower time frame, we can see that the price has been manipulated and has been showing a strong displacement above. So doing shorts right now, it's not really beneficial. It's showing some kind of signs of going higher. So doing long, definitely doing long is definitely a better choice. So going back to the 5 minutes, what we can see right now is that the price is going manipulations from here. Okay, displacement above, ranging back, and then internal to the external. Okay, and then where is it? The price has been reaching through this order block area. We can see that the price has been reaching through this level, even though didn't really reach through this level, but I think that the market is showing signs of going higher. Okay, so this is the area that we are focusing on, even though haven't reached, but we do can try to do long positions and aiming from this area. Okay, this area it has been filled, so we will be closing out from here. Okay, so if you want to do short-term trades, you do can trade like this. Maybe do long positions be lower from here, putting your stop loss maybe from 10 pips and try to get as much at maybe around this area. So you can get it from this area. Okay, 50% this area. Okay, so if I do long positions in that low, I can get about 20 pips and risking 1 to 2 risk reward ratio. So all along we can see that the price of momentum it's going higher from here to here. Right now it seems like the market is going stronger. Don't do shorts. Shorts is likely to swipe off. So you can shorts is likely to swipe off. So right now we are predict that the market is going higher and reaching through this certain area. Okay, so dollar index is going lower as we already mentioned is going lower. Euro USD is going higher and also the GB USD. GB USD today, to be honest, I have been doing shorts. As we already mentioned, we are trying to do as transparency as possible to our live trading, so we do trades from this area. So why do I trade from here? Because I was thinking that the market is reaching through this liquidations, has been reaching through this liquidations, and the price has been giving out a strong displacement. So this is one of the reasons, and the price has been verified this fair value gap. So I was thinking that the market is going lower. There's definitely a chance. Overall, my bias of the week is definitely going lower. So I was planning to do shorts from here and getting maybe around 80 or 20 pips or maybe around 30 pips, something like that. Putting my stop loss 10 pips, that kind of area. But the price has been swiping off and then only that has been going lower. Okay. I think this is one of the reasons why that the market there's some data announcing maybe, so this is swiping off. So this is one of the reasons why that don't try to trade on news. So news is a really big impact. So we can see that there's a lot of impact on news. News will be giving us a really big volatility. So we'll be usually swiping off and then going through a true directions. So for example, from the gold market perspective, we can see that the market has been going low, okay, going this reaching through this low, grabbing this liquidations, only that has been going higher and reaching through this liquidity. So you can see that is actually the same case. So right now let's talk about other things. Okay, let's talk about other things. Okay, so let's talk about other things. So right now we can see that the GBP USD and the Euro USD it's going higher. And for GBP USD perspective, we also doing long positions away as well. Okay, dollar index might be continue going lower and reaching through this low, and gold market will be continue forming supports and going higher. Okay, so let's talk about the FOMC meeting. So everyone, if you don't remember, actually we do have a really big news yesterday. Not really a big impact to the market, but it really do cares. We need to be aware of. Okay, so what is it? This is actually the FOMC meeting. So October 2024 FOMC meeting means yesterday 2 a.m. around that kind of area. So one of the biggest reasons and one of the biggest things that uh, has been showing saying that the biggest thing that we need to be aware is that they're actually reviewing that there has been splitting among members regarding rate cuts. There's even though that there's majority is on the 50 basis point, but some of the people is much more likely to go through on the 25 basis point. So because of that, we can see that this has been causing the market to predict that the Federal Reserve will be likely to next meeting will be much more conservative wise. So this is also forming some kind of support from the dollar index. So this is what we can see. The member has been concerning about the inflation gradually easing and the labor market cooling. Okay, so right now the inflation has been gradually going lower and the labor market has been also cooling down. So the Federal Reserve is actually more concerning about the economic situations might be going weakening. Okay, so this is really important. So as we already mentioned, some member has been suggesting a smaller reductions or waiting for more clear economic signals before further adjustments. Okay, so this is what we need to be aware of. Okay, so this meetings has been highlighting some of the key points balancing economic growth, inflation control, and employment levels. To be summarized, I think that overall it's not really need to focusing on the major thing we need to really focusing on is that the Federal Reserve member has been splitting their opinions on dropping their interest rates. So therefore, that has been creating a really big volatility or maybe giving some kind of support from the dollar index from yesterday to air. Okay, so this is actually a really important thing that we need to be aware, and this is also one of the reasons why that the dollar index has been forming supports from yesterday onwards. Okay, so let's go back to the market situations. So let's see. Okay, let's talk about the gold market. Okay, gold market. What's my top-down analysis? Okay, what's my expectations for the gold market? So what's my expectations for the gold market? Let's do a top-down analysis and talk about why I'm thinking that I'm doing long positions on the gold market. So right here, let's talk about everything. So using monthly candlestick, what we can see is that in 2024, it no doubt is saying that the gold market is going a bullish momentum. You can see that bullish momentum is straightly go high. Okay, if you do long positions in maybe in either each month, maybe here or here or here, and keep on holding, you probably have been earning a lot using only maybe if you only use one lot size, you currently will be earning uh, 10 will be what, 1 1k 40k 45k USD if you just do one lot size using this and holding on the to the end because it's been 400 pips from this to this. Okay, so in short we can see that there's no doubt that the market is going bullish momentum. It's show us going higher. Okay, so from what that point onwards, we need to see what does the market react and what does the market tell us in the smaller time frame. Okay, so our time frame and our expectation is that the market is going higher. So I was thinking that the market need to rebalancing out. It's still the same thing that I've already mentioned before. We need to see the market manipulate. Okay, people will be thinking to do shorts from here and here. So you can see that the manipulation phase, we are waiting for the market to go through the manipulation phase. Once the market has been go through this manipulation phase, it's this. So once the market has been going manipulations and racing back towards upwards, I was thinking that the market is there's no way the market will be going lower if the price reaching back, then price will be going higher. So if you know that the price won't be breaking through this area, it's really easy to trade on. You just buy, set and forget and let the God do the rest. Okay, just set and forget and let the God do the rest and just make it higher and reaching through 5,000 point. So it's around $50 range. So one lot size you might be getting 5k. Okay, if you're 2, 10, 3, 4, yeah, even much more higher. Okay, so right now what we can expect, we can expect this kind of situation. Okay, So we already mentioned that if you do really look through my previous live streaming, we do trade and we do transparency as possible. Okay, this is the candlesticks and the price has been failed to break above. From this point onwards, I was thinking that the price is going lower. So we need to wait for the price to give us a strong displacement on the lower sides. So manipulations, displacement on the lower sides. Once the displacement has been the lower sides, we are waiting for the rebalancing phase. So this is our rebalancing. And where is it reaching through? Reaching through the daily order block. So we can see that the price has been reaching through the daily order block. Once the price has been reaching through the daily order block, I was really convinced that the market is going lower. So overall, this is the daily and this is the daily range. So this is the range that we are focusing on. And again, going back to the 1 hour time frame. Once we have this as our opportunity that going lower, overall, we are just thinking to do shorts. So you can see the price reaching back, manipulations from here going back. This is our point of interest. Once the price has been going lower, aiming this here as well. And then other than that, we this week we actually do send out some of the signals and showing you guys that we are planning to wait for the price to predict to swipe off uh this key level. Once the price has been swiping off, going lower, and then we'll be continue doing shorts and going on the lower sides. So why do I put this area? Because the price is going to the external to the internal sides. So meaning by that is the price is going lower to grab liquidity area to going higher. Just that easy. Okay, so we are planning to price to go lower, external to internal sides. So where is the internal range that we are focusing on is the fair value gap. So you can see that the price has been reaching through this fair value gap and the price has been forming some kind of support. I already mentioned that we won't be doing long because we need to see some confirmation first yesterday onwards. So yesterday we can't see any bullish momentum. You can see quite right away. If you do long positions right here, you definitely will be swiping off because you can see that the momentum has been continue remaining bearish. But right now, we can see that the market has been showing some kind of signs of going higher. Okay, so we can see that the market has been showing signs of going higher. So this might be the manipulation phase, and the price will be going higher, maybe reaching back towards this area. Okay, so the price will be reaching back, maybe reaching back to this area. Okay, so right now we can see that the price has been going lower, breaking through, grabbing this liquidity, manipulation, displacement. Now we are looking to wait for a rebalancing and to the internal sides. So where do we focusing on? Okay, so from what we can see right now, I definitely will be focusing on this one, to be honest. So I will be focusing on this area. So why? Because we can see that this is the manipulation phase. Okay, so this is the manipulations and this is a displacement. Then we are writing here, we'll be waiting for a 50% area. So we will be waiting for this 50% discount area. So this is the area that we are focusing on. And where is it? This is the fair value gap, external to internal sides. So this is the range of opportunity that we can try to focusing on. Well, you can see there's a lot of confluence behind of it. So you can see this is the area that we are focusing on and we also doing long positions afterwards. So once the price has been reacting from here, from the 5 minutes and giving us some kind of signs, then we can try to do long positions and aiming from this area. So if we do really from here spiking out, trying to do long positions, and then we can gain around from here to here is about uh, $10 range, about 1,000 pips, or even much more higher. So already mentioned why we have been planning to do long. Okay, because the price has been reaching through the daily fair value gap. Once the price has been trading daily fair value gap, we are waiting for confirmations. And what's the confirmations from? We can see that market has been manipulated from here, manipulations, okay, and giving out a displacement. And this is a market maker buy model reaching back towards this area. So we are likely to see the price rebalancing out and then continue going higher and reaching through this area as well. So right now, overall, our bias is going higher. We can try to do long positions in a shorter time frame. Okay, so overall, we are focusing on this area. Okay, once this area has been formed and going some kind of showing signs of going higher, then we'll be doing long positions and afterwards the price will be definitely going on the higher sides. Okay, Dollar index is going lower. Euro USD, we already mentioned that we are definitely doing long. Okay, this is our point of interest that Euro USD is going on long. Don't try to do shorts. GBP USD is going long. Don't try to do shorts. Definitely going higher. So all along, expectations that the price is going higher. I'm thinking that a lot of people will be, where do I want to focusing on? We'll be focusing on this level. Okay, so to summarize, this is the manipulation phase. Okay, so this is the manipulation phase. Okay, manipulation phase, and this is the displacement. Right now we are waiting for the external to the internal sides. Once the internal has been formed, we will be trying to do long positions. But in the gold market perspective, there's possibility that the price will be going much more lower first. That's usually might happen sometimes. Might be going lower first, and then after that, only that going higher. There's a possibility, but let's see how the price to react on our point of interest. Once the price has been react from our point of interest, only then we will be trying to do our long positions. Okay, as we already mentioned, we are trying to do as transparency as possible, do live trading together, and hopefully you do learn something new. Okay, so follow, like, and subscribe so that we'll be continue doing live streaming to you guys from Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. in Singapore time. Okay, follow, like, and subscribe. Hopefully you do learn something. Okay, so follow, like, and subscribe. So hopefully everyone can follow us. Okay, follow, like, and subscribe. Okay, follow, like, and subscribe. So right now the price has been reaching through our area. Hopefully, wait for the price to reach through. Once the right price has been reaching through certain area, we'll be doing long positions, and the price will be reaching through this area. The price has been reaching through our point of interest on the weekly perspective. So dollar index is going lower, gold market is going higher, and yeah, gold market is going higher. Okay, wait for the price to react, and then we'll be trying to do long positions afterwards. Okay, so going back, let's see if you have any questions. If you do have any questions, please do ask, and please do uh, keep on left a comment section below, and we'll be trying to do trades together. Okay, yeah, okay. So let's go back and see what it has been going on. So waiting for the price to react and see how it happens. Maybe there's a possibility we'll be going back even much more lower, but we need to see some confirmations. Once the confirmations has been formed, we'll be doing long positions here, doing our putting our stop loss below and getting 30 pips, maybe stop loss around 30 or 40 pips, and we are getting 2 to 1 around that area should be fine. Okay, so we'll be using one lot size and try to see can we gain this opportunity. Okay, from the Euro USD perspective, the price is going ranging. GBP USD is about the same, and other than that, Bitcoin. Let's go back to the cryptocurrency. So if you do still remember, we already mentioned that the price didn't reach through and had continued going higher. The cryptocurrency market has been going a really bearish momentum in a short period of time. We already mentioned that we'll be trying to do long once the price has been grabbing this liquidity and swiping off. But we can see that overall the market is going lower. We yesterday is already mentioned that the price of Bitcoin is going lower. Reaching here, going lower, grabbing these liquidations. So this red area is our liquidity. So I was thinking that the price is going lower, but right now, we can see that the price has been reaching through certain supporting area. So I'm thinking that the market might be going ranging area from this area. So just try to do this ranging area long at the bottom and short at the top should be fine. Okay, going back on the gold market and let's see how it happens. So hopefully you do learn something and okay. Okay, so going back to our charts. Okay, so next we'll be showing you guys from this. Okay, overall from the CME watch tools, we can see that the market is going through the market is going a high probability that will be lowering their interest rates to 25 basis point in 76.1%, but remaining will be 23.9%. To reminding you guys, in Tuesday is actually 90% on reducing 25 basis point, but currently has been dropping to 76.1%. So what's the reason behind of it? Well, the biggest reasons behind of it is that the market is the FOMC meeting. As we already mentioned, splitting opinions will be causing the market much more conservative. So this has been giving some kind of support from the dollar index perspective. Okay, so this is why that dollar index has been forming supports, and yeah. Okay, so next we can see that the currency strength index. Okay, the currency strength index is I really like to use. If you don't have any clue about what is going on, using this will be giving you a really good clue. What I'm trading, what product I'm trading on. Okay, how do I gain our buyers and so on. So I will be teaching you guys how to use this currency strength index. Okay, so if you don't know what is going on, you don't know how to determine bias, you don't know how to determine is it going up or going low, and you can use this currency strength index as your guidance. So for example, right now we can see that the strongest is dollar index. So the weakest is what? The weakest is New Zealand. Okay, why New Zealand is going weak? Because yesterday New Zealand has been announcing dropping interest rates. Therefore, we can see that New Zealand USD has been going lower. Okay, so we can see that New Zealand USD are going lower, and also one of the reasons why that the New Zealand parent has been dropping the much. So from that point onwards, we can just do shorts on New Zealand USD. You have already bias. Once you have already have bias, then it's really easy to trade. You just wait for the manipulations or wait for the retracement and just continue to do shorts on. Okay, and other than that, you can just do cross pairing. Like if I wanted to, I can try to do shorts on New Zealand USD. I can do shots on AUD USD, and I can do shots on cross pairing. But you can see that this three currency, the CHF, GBP, and Euro, these three pairings has been consolidating, so it's going through a ranging area. So if I wanted to have the highest ROI, I won't be trading Euro USD or maybe GBP USD or even USD CHF in the short period of time, because it seems like we'll be going through some kind of ranging area in a short period of time. So I will be trading mostly um in AUD USD CAD is probably yeah, USD CAD I will probably doing shots. AUD USD I will be probably aiming to, and also New Zealand USD, so on. Okay, but if you are ranging market, if your strategy is much more ranging market, you can also use this as your guidance. CHF, GP, CHF, GBP, and Euro, it's your guidance. So you can also use this as your ranging opportunity if you really wanted to. It depends on what you need, but this chart give you a really good directions, what is going on, what we can do about it, okay, and so on. Okay, don't trust me. If you don't trust me, then let's go to the charts. Okay, going back to the New Zealand USD, what we can see. Okay, so going back to the New Zealand USD, what we can see that the price is going lower. Okay, from the weekly time frame, we can see that the price has been reaction from this, and we are doing shorts above this area. We are planning to do shorts, but the price haven't reached through this internal sites. This is really a bummer, but it's okay. So once the price has been going lower, we can see that we can do shorts from here and then continue going on the lower sides, because this is the fair value gap and rebalancing phase and dropping down. So you can see that it's actually quite easy. You can gain buyers quite quickly. You can try to do shorts immediately as well. Okay. Other than that, going back to the AUD USD, you also can see that the price is going on the lower sides. Okay. The price has been going lower sides from here, grabbing this. I was thinking that the price, it's if can, I was hopefully the price grabbing this and then continue going lower, but unfortunately the price has been eventually going on the lower sides. Once has been going lower, it's really hard to do a rebalancing phase in this AUD USD or maybe New Zealand USD, but overall you can see that it's going lower. So if the price direction is really strong, you can use EMA, you can use indicator to support. Okay. Okay, so this is how you can trade about upon of it. So the price of AUD USD, New Zealand USD, the highest ROI, and you can also trade USD CAD as well. Okay, you can see that USD CAD is probably going lower in the short period of time. Wow, this is really strong. Wow, we can do trades from here. Price has been manipulated. Okay, the price has been manipulations, reaching back, going back. We can trade below from this area, to be honest, and grabbing this area. So what do you use? MT4 or 5? I use MT5. Okay, MT5. Okay, so you can see that if we do long positions on the lower sides, we will be using back to the 4-hour time frame, but the price has been eventually going higher and higher quite strongly. So using by that, we'll be using daily time frame and let's hope for the price to find out where is it. Okay, that, 4, 5. Today is 7. So let's see, 7 should be around here. So once this has been grabbed, I will be doing long positions on Wednesday, to be honest, waiting for the price to react and going back to the 1 hour time frame. And yeah, they didn't really give through a really strong one, but we can try to do long positions from here. Okay, grab of opportunity. Once the price has been grabbing on, we can see the price is likely to continue going on the higher sides, 60, 70 bips, or even 100 bips, and so on. Okay, so hopefully everyone do learn something. Like and subscribe, follow, like and subscribe. We are waiting for the price to react, and then we might be trying to do long positions afterwards. Wait for the price to react and try to do long positions. Okay, so let's see. Follow, like, and subscribe. Okay, follow, like, and subscribe. So right now the price has been reaching through our area. Usually we're forming some kind of support, but don't be so rushed and let's see how the market reacts. Okay, so I want to see a strong impulse and breaking and disrespecting on the the bearish momentum. So let's see. So we can see that the price has been slightly reaching through. So if I want to see the price to break through this and going back from here. And once it's here, I will be doing long positions and putting my stop loss maybe 40 pips and getting 1 to 2. Okay, so this is a really crucial area and let's see how does the price react and try to do top down analysis. I mean, try to do live trading with you guys. Okay, a we'll be using a 50 minutes charts to do trades. So if everyone do like our content, please follow, like, and subscribe. Okay, follow, like, and subscribe, and hopefully we will be seeing you guys tomorrow as well. Okay, follow, like, and subscribe. So right now we'll be waiting for the price to react. Don't try to do long right now because the bearish momentum still on intact. So if you do long position right now, you actually is gamble. Okay, then if you gamble, you need to be sure that your risk reward ratio is quite good. Okay, definitely need to be 1 to 10, 1 to 5 above. Okay, so let's see how does the price react, and after the price react, we will be doing long positions and getting from back to this level. Okay, waiting for the price to react 5 minute charts is really important. So let's see how does the price react from here. Okay, so this is the 50% of the block area. So, usually we'll be forming some kind of supports, and we are waiting for this displacement going up and breaking through this high. If not, we will be looking on the more lower sides. So we're waiting for the price to see how the price react first. Don't try to do long. Point of interest is not where we do long positions. Point of interest is where our interest on, and let's see how does the price react behind of it. Okay, so you can see that I actually have point of interest, but actually I don't do shorts on here. I need to wait for the price to react first. Once the price has been react, we can try to do shorts. Okay, so see, we need to see a strong impulse. So right now, hopefully that this is the manipulations displacement on the upsides. Once the displacement has been going higher, then we'll be trying to do long positions. Okay, follow, like, and subscribe, everyone. Okay, follow, like, and subscribe, and we'll be doing live streaming every day from Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Singapore time. Okay, so this is a really important area. Why? Because external to the internal sites, and also this is the 50% Fibonacci. You can see that this is a discount area. Going back, so you can see that this is actually a discount area and also the order block area, the fair value gap. So this is actually a really strong support, but we need to have some confirmation first. We need to see a strong impulse and going maybe higher than this. Okay, once they're going higher than this, it's likely to retracement back, and we'll be doing long positions, putting our stop loss below, maybe around 30, 40 pips, and getting 1 to 2, aiming higher from here. Okay, so it's maybe around here, and then after that we'll be putting stop loss 40 bips, 30 bips, and getting 80 bips. So it's around 1 to 2 ratio. Okay, so right now you can see that this might be a manipulations. So what do we do long right now? Not really. We need to see a strong displacement. This is our first stage. Okay, so first stage we can see that the price has been forming some kind of support, okay, forming some kind of support. So we need to see a strong displacement to break into this area. So it means that the market has been changed of character. So only that we can try to do long positions afterwards. So you can see the price has been manipulated, grabbing this low. So we are wait for the price to break through this. Once the price has been breaking through, we will be waiting for the retracement, I mean the rebalancing. Okay, so let's see, everything is going on site, waiting for the price to breaking high from here. Then we'll be trying to do long positions afterwards. Okay, so this is actually how I trade the blue area, not what not I will be trading from this. This is our my point of interest, even though it's swiping higher, but you can see that the price has been forming what we expect, manipulations displacing on the upsides, then external to the internal sides, and then we'll be aiming here and getting above this area. Okay, so everything is going through our sites, waiting for the price to react, and once the price react, we'll be doing shorts, I mean doing long positions. Okay, so everyone give us a like and subscribe. Follow, like, and subscribe so we can try to do our trading every day as possible. And we'll be doing live trading, and hopefully you will be giving out see you guys tomorrow as well. Okay, so we see, waiting for the price react, and then we can try to do trades on together. So Monday to Friday. Okay, Monday to Friday, but I didn't really see the same faces. So usually it's the same faces. So Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Okay, 7 to 10. Okay, so we'll be waiting for the price to break through. If not, we won't be doing any long positions. Okay, so hopefully that the price is breaking through higher, and then we can try to do long positions afterwards. Okay, so what's your thought on the gold market? Do you think that the gold market is going higher or going lower? Okay, waiting for the price to react. Once the price react, then we can try to do our positions. Okay, so waiting for the price to react. So Euro USD, is it reaching through? Yep, maybe our point of interest. Let's see. Dollar index, is it going higher? Yep, true. Retracement, displacement, maybe reaching back to this area, then go lower. GBUSD, it's also reaching back to a rebalancing phase. So let's see on the gold market first. Okay, gold market has been reacting good. It's our expectations. Okay, so we already mentioned waiting for the price to go higher, and that's another 1 minute left. Okay, we need to see the price to go higher and close above this area. This is a really strong, we need to wait for the price to close above. So once the price has been closing above, then this method means success. Okay, so this area is really important. We need to see the price to break through. If not, maybe the price will be going ranging back towards this area, uh, ups and down, ups and downs. Okay, so wait for the price to break through this area first, go through, and then we'll be trying to do long positions. Okay, everyone give us a like and subscribe. So this is not a really good thing because the price didn't really close above. So it might be also showing some signs of going lower. So I think we need to wait another 5 minutes and see how it happens. But if the price is closing above on 5 minute charts, then we will be waiting for this rebalancing phase, and we'll be doing long positions,
Let's
putting
talk
for
about
stop loss 30
NFP. So
pips,
what is NFP? NFP
getting
is
1
actually
to 2, 1 to
is
3.
stands for non-farm payroll.
Okay,
Non-farm
so
payroll
everything
will
is
be
on our
reflecting
side.
on the
Price has
US
been going
employment
higher and
situations
reaching
and
on
will
support
be
area.
announcing three
Dollar
data:
index
the employment
showing signs
change,
of going lower.
unemployment
Euro
rates, and
USD
also
also
our
forming
earning,
back to our point of
average hour
interest.
per earnings.
Okay,
Okay, so
GBUSD
what is my
perspective, we didn't
expectations?
really give
My
much about it,
expectations
but
from the past
I'm
data, we
thinking
can
that the
see that
market is
the
going higher as
US
well.
economic
So
situations
you
is
can
slowing
focusing
down,
on
the
gold
employment
and
situations
Euro
is going
USD if you
lower,
wanted to.
the spending is
Okay,
also
so the
putting
price
pressure
has been
on,
react.
and
We
also we
have
can see
wait
that the
for another
inflation
4 minutes
rate has
left,
been
then we
dropping
can
from the
try to do
high
long
to the
positions
low.
afterwards.
So because of
Okay,
that,
the
we
price has
our
been react,
expectations is
maybe
that
showing
the
some kind
data
of
might be
resistance from
lower than
here, and
expectations,
then going
and
to
the
other sides.
unemployment rate might be
Okay,
going high as well. Currently, the unemployment rate is
so if you
4.1%.
do really
Federal
like our
Reserve is
content, please
expectations
like and
to
subscribe so that we will be
4.4%.
doing live
So
streaming
what
every
will be
day,
affected
Monday to
on?
Friday,
The gold
7 p.m.
market will
to
be
10 p.m.
probably going
Let's
high
talk
about.
so 7 to 10. Okay, so the
Let's
price has been reaching through. We can try to aim this area. Okay, so this is our point of interest. So wait for the price to react, and then we can try to do long positions afterwards. Okay, be patient. Everything need to be patient. Okay, if you do really wanted to good to be a good trader, you need to be patient. Wait for the price to react. Only then you can try to do trades. Okay, maybe you might be swiping below, right above, but I was hoping that this candlestick will be giving us a really good confirmations, but not it is. So we'll be waiting for the price react. I already mentioned this is our point of interest. Price going higher, 60, 70 pips. But because we wait for confirmation, so you are waiting for the price to go back to the internal sites. Okay. Yes, this is gold. Okay, this is gold market. Follow, like, and subscribe, and we will be doing live trading and everything as well. Okay, we have another 3 minutes left. We need to wait for this candlestick to close above from here, and after that, we can try to do long positions afterwards. Using 1 minute charts, we can see that it's not a really strong bullish momentum. So from the 5 minute perspective, we need to see a strong bullish momentum. Only then we can try to do long positions. Okay. So follow, like, and subscribe Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Mm-hmm. Seems like the market is showing signs of going over. But let's see how it happens. Okay. So like and subscribe everyone so we can try to do trading together. This is not a really good one, to be honest, because we are wanted to the candlestick to stay above, but the price has been closing below. So this might not be a good sign. The price has been going high and lows. Let's see the dollar index. Okay, not a really good signs. Not a really good signs. So we can't do long positions right now. Seems like the market is going through a really strong curve going lower. Maybe we'll be reaching back to this lower sides. That's possibility. So everyone need to wait for confirmations. Don't try to be rushing. So if you do rush in gold market, you are easily be swiped off. Okay, so the price didn't close above 44 minutes. We have another 5 minute, 1 minute left. Let's see how the price reacts. In the 1 minute chart, let's see how the price react. And not a really good time to do long positions as well. The price going through a really strong bearish momentum. Yup. Need to wait for much more stronger confirmations first, only then we can try to do long positions. Okay, so we already mentioned this is our point of interest, but we are waiting for the price to give us confirmations. So waiting for the structure break, but the price didn't really stay above, going closing lower, so it's not really good sign. Confirmation is really a key. Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is actually a good sign. If the price going higher like this, we can actually do long positions. But we need to wait another 4 minutes left. Okay, so going back, dollar index is going lower as we already mentioned. Okay, dollar index is going lower. So yeah, price is reaching here, maybe reaching some kind of rebalancing phase. So yeah, let's see how it happens. USD, oh shit, didn't really respect. So this is not really good time to do long positions. GBUSD, the price has been reaching through lower sides. Dollar index seems like going stronger. See how it happens. So if you do really like our content, please like and subscribe. And we'll be doing live streaming every day from Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. We give out signal as well. We give out free educations. We also give out live trading sessions. Okay. 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 So let's see. Hmm. Good. Good. Seems like the market is going higher, disrespecting, going lower, grabbing limitations, going higher. we can try to do long positions now. So let's see. Wait for another minute. We will be doing long positions from here and try to do long positions and getting as little as possible. Okay. Okay. Wait for another 2 minutes and see how it happens. Mhm. Think we can do long position from here. Mhm. Market is going high, grabbing low here, and then continue going higher. So we can do long positions from here, putting our stop loss below here, 40 pips. It's about the same thing, and getting 2 to 1. Okay, so going back from the 5-minute charts, let's see. Now we can actually use 1-minute chart to do long positions. Okay, quitting from here and then try to do long positions afterwards. Okay, hello everyone. Okay, if you do have any questions, please do ask and hopefully you can learn something new today as well. Okay, the only index is probably going lower. So might be forming some kind of support from the Euro USD, GBP USD, and so on. Okay, we can wait for this. Hopefully, the price has been going lower. But the price isn't really going lower. It's really hard to do long positions. So, yeah, we might be missing out. But we need to wait for confirmation. So, it's okay. The price likely to continue going higher and reaching to this as our area. But the price didn't really give us an opportunity to do long positions. So, it's kind of too bad, to be honest. If the price do really reach you, then we'll be doing long positions from here and putting our stop loss below, and we'll be definitely aiming above. But this not a really good, didn't really touch much. So I think we have been missing out some of the trading opportunities. But overall, we do expect the market is going higher. So yeah, okay, seems like it. Let's see on the Euro USD. Euro USD is about the same. We already mentioned that the price is going higher, reaching through, grabbing these liquidations. This is actually a good one. We might can trade long positions. See on the gold market. Market. Okay, everything on our plan. The price has been going higher, reaching through. Well, but it's too bad. If not, if the price do really give us a signal, the price waiting for the price to break through, but once the price break through, it didn't really give us a good entry. If we do entry right here, maybe a low risk trade, but it's not a really good one to be honest. I was waiting for this area because external to internal, so I was planning to do long from here. Hey, hello. Okay, hello. So hopefully you did, but we have been missing out. Too bad. If not, it's definitely aiming this area. We can gain quite much, maybe around 1K around that area. But nah, it's okay. We need to have confirmations, wait for the price to react, but the price didn't really reach much. If possible, we can try to do long here, but doing long in this area, putting stop loss, also 40 pips. So it's not really good. But it's okay. Let's see how the price react afterwards. Okay. So overall, we already mentioned that if you do just now has been staying out, we already mentioned the price is going higher, reaching to this point of interest, but we won't be doing long on our point of interest. We will be waiting for the price to give us some confirmations using 5 minutes. So we can see that the 5 minutes has been going higher, but I was waiting for the price candlestick to close above, but the price didn't really close above, rejecting below. And then this candlestick's closing above using 1 minute charts was planning to do long positions here. The price keep on going higher. So this not a really good one. Okay. So right now our expectation is that the price will be reaching through this area. Okay. So you can see that the price has been reaching through this area. So this is actually a market maker buy model. Okay, so you can see that the price is likely to reach back and dollar index will be likely to go lower. Okay, already mentioned, this is manipulation, displacement, rebalancing out. The price will be going lower. And from the weekly time frame, we already mentioned that the price has been reaching through our point of interest. So therefore, it's likely to go through a lower sides. Could you check your DM status on your message convenience? Thank you. Man, okay. Seems like you have things to talk about. Okay, let's see. Okay, so like and subscribe. Hopefully you do learn something. Like and subscribe. Okay, follow, like and subscribe. And hopefully we'll be seeing you guys tomorrow at the same time. So we'll be doing live streaming every day from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. So from Singapore time. So from 7:30 to 10 7 p.m. to 8:30 usually is my partner, and 8:30 to 10 should be me. So let's see. Not selling, doing long, okay, everything is showing signs of going higher. Already mentioned from my previous thing, price is going higher. Right now the price is rebalancing out. So I will probably will be uh doing long positions. Doing long positions. So the price has been reaching to this liquidation, so we're closing out. Okay, going higher, reaching high. Don't do shorts, everyone. Go market is preparing fly. So doing long should be fine. Those positions. It's grabbing this liquidations, so this might be the lowest of the month. I'm thinking that this might be the lowest of the month. Tomorrow onwards, I will be trying to do long positions and will be gaining back towards momentum, reaching back towards upwards. So right now the price has been reaching through this. So this is a fair value gap area that we are thinking that the price might be reaching through. Okay, so this is the point of interest. Okay, the blue area is not what where we do shorts, everyone. The blue area is actually where we do. The blue area is where we okay. Okay, so reaching back, flowing down, going back higher. So doing long positions. Wait, so fast. The price it already reached through, almost reached through the 4 hour fair value gap. So might be facing some kind of pressure, but I will be definitely doing long. This might be giving us a really good opportunity. Once the price has been react, going lower, I will be doing long. Everything there's always a trading opportunity. We do miss out this trade, okay? This trade is we do miss out, okay? Because I was waiting for confirmations, this manipulations, waiting for displacement, rebalancing out from the 5 minutes, but didn't really go through. Waiting for 1 minute, 1 minute didn't really go through as well, and then continue going higher. So we'll be waiting and see how afterwards. Okay, so hopefully you do learn something. We have been giving out really good knowledge from you guys. One is next through our point of interest and has been showing signs of going weaker, might be going on the lower sides. The Euro USD, we already mentioned that we are be planning to do long. Okay, we might be planning to do long positions. So yeah, let's see how the price react from that. GBUSD, it's also the same thing as well. The price has been reaching through this manipulations. So right now the price has been rebalancing out and then continue going higher. Cryptocurrency stock indexes, the price stock indexes has been reaching through this. Well, this is a really good one. External to the internal sides. Once the price has been reaching through the internal, then we might be trying to do long positions. Okay, so this is the area that we are likely to see. Okay, manipulations. Let's go from the 50 minutes. They didn't really give out a really strong, mean strong indications. But we do give out a really good signs of going higher, reaching to this. So if we do long positions from here, we might be getting a lot of TP. Okay, so follow and like and subscribe. This will be facing some kind of resistance because this is the 4 hour fair value gap and also the liquidity area. So this might be giving us a really good chance to do long positions because once the price has been react, will be giving us a really small pressure. So we'll be using this as our pressure point and try to at the lower side do long positions. So let's see, where do we see on it? So this is 4 hours, so we should be using 50 minutes to see where do we do long positions. Okay, it seems like we don't have any choice. We might need to wait for this area. So once the price has been reaching through, this is our point of interest. Hopefully that the price is going lower, and then after that we can try to do long. But the area is not that much. Maybe we can get around 20 or 30 pips around that area. Maybe we can get 50 pips. 50 pips. Okay, so this is our point of interest and let's see how the price react from it. Okay, so like and subscribe, follow us more, and we'll be keeping you the newest, the latest update. And also doing live trading as well. We was hoping can do live trading just now, but too bad. But right now, the price has been reacting from the 4 hour time frame pressure. Usually, we'll be having some kind of pressure, and we also can see that the price has been grabbing these liquidations from here. Okay, so from this liquidity, so probably will be going lower. Maybe we'll be reaching through here, giving out some signs, then we will be doing long positions afterwards. Okay, so let's see. So the price has been reacting from the 4 hour fair value gap. Usually we'll be forming some kind of pressure. So because of that, using 50 minutes, wait for the price to react. It's not a really good point of interest to be honest. But let's see how it happens. But we won't be doing long right now. The price probably will be putting pressure and closing below. But I scare that is possible. It's happened too fast. We might not be able to react apart from it. Okay, so this might be a pressure point, and this is also the liquidity area, so it's likely to close below. Okay, so let's see. So you'll be asking me what strategy I'm using. I'm using SMT, but this 4 hour time frame giving out a really good information. This one, you can see that this means that the price has been reaching lower and grabbing these liquidations and going higher. Means I can see that it's probably won't be going this low anymore. Okay, why? Because the price has been grab this liquidation. So I probably will be aiming to this area. So we can see maybe from this area, there's a high probability that the price might be reaching back to this area. So going back to the 5 minute, and I mean, shit, is it 5 or 50? I think it's 50 minutes. Let's see you on 5 minute charts. Is there any, okay, we can use this as our interest. Okay, 5 minutes area, we can use this as our area point of interest. Okay, so we can see the price has been reacting from it. So this is experience wise. You can see that the price has been react from here. A lot of people will be doing long, but eventually the price will be closing below. So we'll be using 5 minute charts to see the price to close here, and then try to do long positions afterwards. Maybe possible go back to the 50%. Is it? If we do long position right here, our stop loss might be really tight, maybe around 20 pips, and let's gain about 40 or 50 pips. It's also a not bad decisions that you can try to do on. Okay, so let's see the price likely to reach back to this level because external range reaching back, maybe giving us a really good opportunity to do long positions and going back to this area. Okay, going back from the dollar index, going ranging, not that good. Euro USD ranging as well, but definitely will be going higher. AUD USD, let's go through stock indexes. Didn't really go through our point of interest. Bitcoin definitely going higher in the longer time frame. Crude oil. Crude oil, I was actually planning to do long positions. Is it? Hmm. Let's see the price react from here. This is a really strong area. We might be can do shots from this area. So let's see how does the price react from here. Going back, reaching through this. Whew, this is a really strong area. Point of interest, external to internal. I realized that my trading opportunity usually at London sections. On New York sections is a bit hard to trade with my method. So let's see, price react from here, and price will be going back towards this area. Not really liking this, but if we wanted to, we might can try. So there's a 50-minute point of interest, and the price will be likely to reach back to this upwards momentum. This is a strong level for our range. Is it possible that the price will be go back to 4 hour range? Not likely, to be honest. The price has been grabbing this slightly. Have a bigger chance to go higher. Okay, so like and subscribe and follow us more because we see a lot of people is still on there, so we'll be extending another 7 minutes left. Okay, so give us a like and subscribe so we will be continue doing live streaming tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow is Friday. Okay, this is actually a good sign, to be honest. We are definitely doing long in the next couple of days. price will be reaching back towards this area and then continue going higher and reaching through certain area. Okay, so let's see how the price react. Okay, the price has been reaching through our point of interest. It's not as strong as possible. Point of interest. Boom, 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 boom. If we can use a smaller time frame, should be fine. The bad thing is we only can use 5 minutes because this is a point of interest. If we can switch to a much more smaller time frame to gain a much more, much more accurate way to trade. If the price do really didn't respect, I will probably wait for a 50% area. 50% area. Mhm. Okay, 50% area. If the price didn't respect, I will be using 50% area and try to do long positions. But you can see that the price is respecting. Okay, is actually respecting. If I do long in this area, putting my stop loss below, try to get above. Okay, so you can see that everything is on our plan. We have been giving up. Will it drop? No, I think that the market is going higher. But this is a bit conservative. But I was thinking that the market is going higher, breaching through and grabbing this level. Okay, you can see that the price has been react from here and then continue going higher and reaching through here. Okay, so if you want more about our informations, please give us a like, subscribe, and subscribe, follow us more, and we'll be doing live streaming every day from Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. So you can see that this is our point of interest. Okay, we have been giving out 2 point of interest and really accurate. So this is the first one. Okay, the first one, the second one, and EURUSD didn't really respect it much. Okay, so like and subscribe. Don't try to do shorts, everyone. Okay, give you a really good advice. Don't try to do shorts on gold market. Gold market is likely to continue going higher. No matter you are using 1 hour onwards, it seems like the market is going higher and higher and reaching through a really good high. Okay, if you do really like our analysis part, give us a support. Give us a support, like and subscribe. So we'll be continue doing live streaming in the future. Okay, Okay, so do you have any question left? If not, we'll be ending our live session soon. Hopefully you do learn something and yeah. Okay, crude oil, aiming here. Think that's all. That's about it. Hopefully you do learn something from me. We actually can try to do long positions here. If we wanted to, we can do long and putting our stop loss below, and it's likely to go higher, to be honest. From what we can see right now, it's going higher. Okay, actually this is actually a good place to do long. Okay, put your stop loss below and it's likely to continue going higher, reaching here. This is actually a good one. External, and this has been forming an inverse fair value gap. showing sign of support. So don't try to do shorts. Okay, it's really dangerous. Seems like the price will be going higher. Okay, so yeah. Mhm. Don't try to do shorts. Price will be definitely continue going higher. Hmm. Going higher, the price will be definitely going higher. Let's see, is there any pairing? Silver. I think that silver is safe to say it's going higher as well. Now going lower. Yeah, it seems like the market is going higher already. Okay. To be honest, this is actually where we can trade. We here, stop putting stop loss below and getting 1 to 2 should be fine. Okay. Right now, do long probably is a quite okay place. Okay, so give followers. Hopefully you do follow and like and subscribe. So follow, like, and subscribe. And we will be doing live streaming every day from Monday to Friday. Okay, Monday to Friday. Okay, and 7 p.m. to yeah, 7 p.m. 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Okay. Okay, so actually we do can try to do long positions. To be honest, here do long positions is a really good place. It seems like the market is going higher. Okay, so that's buy. Okay, I already mentioned do buy, do buy. Don't do shorts. Do shorts is suicidal. Okay, so hopefully we will be ending our live session today. And if you have any questions, you can contact our assistants. Okay, so assistants will be guiding you on enter our free signal group and also other functions, our reports and our signal group as well. Okay, so that's all for today, and thank you for joining, and we'll be seeing you guys tomorrow.